everyone to Sins of the Mother episode 5. We are an actual play podcast playing Beneath the... Nope, not Beneath the Five Kings. That's our other game. We're playing Dawn of Flame. That's the name of the Starfinder thing that we are doing.
Let's restart.
We are doing
Let's
it.
just restart. You already fucked it up. Let's just
Oh,
restart.
I should restart? All right, I'm going to end the stream. We'll be right back. No, with me I have Brendan over here and Justin over here. And what's your name again? You're Dalton over here, and then Dylan is down here. And
a little comment.
Little comment. Yep. That's good. Yeah. So we are on episode 5, which has taken us, I think, about 3 months, which isn't bad when we're doing every other month, I guess, or every other month. One session every other month.
Christ.
We're gonna play till we're dead. No, we're every other week. So it's right around how long we've been going.
Do this
but
till he's 90.
Exactly. Shout out that movie, which everyone has seen now, actually. Even everyone that's watching this, because no one's watching us yet. I don't know.
Everybody's seen it?
I don't know if Stream Elements has seen it yet. It's a bot that's in the chat, so I don't want to spoil anything for it necessarily. So.
Yeah, people run bots. I mean, they might check up on them every once in a
Exactly.
while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You want to be insensitive.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. Also, a side news, you guys probably didn't even know that it was happening to start with, but Paizo updated some of their licensing stuff for a little bit there, to the point where Hephaestus wasn't going to be able to be updated anymore. They were going to be able to leave it up, but they weren't going to be able to update it. And there was such a hubbub thrown by everyone in the community that Paizo reversed that decision, and Hephaestus will continue to be updated, so we will continue to use this beautiful piece of software. And
Yay, internet! You did it again.
Yep. Sometimes you just gotta yell at people. So, but with that, I want to jump us into a quick bant topic that I thought was fairly fun. Maybe, who knows? I'm trying to keep them at least somewhat relevant, but we'll see how long that lasts. If you guys could pick to own one piece of like futuristic tech or gadget or something from sci-fi, cartoon, whatever it may be, to like have as your own item, like a lightsaber or like a I don't know, like the memory wipe machine from Men in Black, what piece of tech or gadget would you own?
Iron Man suit.
Okay.
Have we done this before?
I don't
Done
recall.
something like it.
We might have done something
We
similar.
we did a similar one. I think it was what was your favorite sci-fi device?
So
I
this is
think
what to
Austin's
own.
Austin's is the Omnitrix from Ben 10.
Omnitrix would be cool. But the problem is the Omnitrix is only valuable if aliens exist, which they probably do, but I'd still have to go get the DNA and shit for them, so I don't know if, like, me personally in this life would want to own it, you know? Like, I don't know how useful that's going to be for me, necessarily.
I mean, if I've ever heard quitter talk, I think that technically qualifies.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That would be pretty cool. Because there's a lot of species out there in the cosmos.
That's true.
And with motivation like that, I mean...
That's true. No, there's... And I also have to feel like you have to account for, like, how realistic is that you're able to keep your piece of tech, like, without the government trying and, like, burning down your house to get shit, you know? Like...
And also, aliens, like, evolved for their own planet and, like, ecosystem
so, like, I could just, like, turn
so maybe
this thing
changing
and
into one of those, wouldn't be the best thing.
It's cool for the TV show.
I'll say for mine, you know, Iron Man 2 kind of went into the whole is my technologies back off kind of thing, so I'm just going to go with that as my defense.
Which suit? Are you going for, like, the most advanced one, or are you going for, like, a Mark II? You going for, like, the suitcase one that flies on them in Avengers? Which one are we going for? And I have to remember,
the suitcase one would be cool because of, like, how mobile it is. Oh yeah, well, we won't be able to do that. But well, I'm assuming too it comes with Jarvis. I'm assuming, or at least one of his AI, so they could probably walk me through the process.
Like an in-suit one, maybe. Jarvis is like off-site, so I could say maybe you could have that one that like plugged right in. Can't remember the girl's name now.
Friday,
yeah, married to the actor of actual Jarvis. But so yeah, I would honestly like pick like a Mark 1 or Mark 2 just because I feel like you could probably get some people that were smart enough to
Kind
like,
of
backwards engineer and fix it up. You know, if it did break.
on topic, but kind of off topic. In that scene where it shows Tony like flipping through all of his like new devices, like whenever he gets the Friday out, one of them in the background is Takahashi, which is the same guy from Big Hero 6 that dies, Hiro's brother.
Mm.
One of them is Ultron's wife too.
Some weird memories around
Jar-
that.
something J. That's not Jarvis. It's something else. Like I don't remember what it is.
James.
Yeah, James.
Jasmine.
Ultron's wife, James. No, it's some weird name. It's not like a traditional name. But yeah, besides the point. What else you got?
Jafar.
We got I don't have mine picked out yet. But it sounds like we got an Iron Man suit. It's like a piece of tech. Doesn't necessarily have to be futuristic, but like sci-fi E is kind of where I was thinking, which is usually futuristic.
What about that Doctor Who device? Any one of them? I don't know. I don't watch the show.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like a fork or something.
Sonic screwdriver.
Whatever. Yeah, there you go.
That's it. Yep. I knew it was like a mundane object, but like cool.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like that. What you just said sounds like a type of alcoholic drink, but I will accept it.
It feels kind of cheap, but I feel like a really good answer is a portal gun.
Sounds fun. Yeah.
Like it
I
feels
mean, at
like
that point-
it feels like it's too strong, you know?
You can open a portal to anything you want. So
I feel like you have to get to the thing like once, and then you can get back and forth really easily.
Oh, you mean okay? I thought you meant like a Rick and Morty like.
No,
gun.
like from Portal, like the Portal.
Portal,
like
Portal
the
gun.
red,
Gotcha.
Red, yellow, or whatever the colors are, blue and yellow,
That'd be pretty cool.
blue and orange.
Black and
You'd
yellow?
have to invest in white paint though, and get everything to be white in the world, like
Mhm.
have this whole revolution, and
Yeah.
then it would be super useful.
I mean, you could do what the end of the second game was. You could just shoot one up at the moon, and then shoot the other one anywhere else, and boom! Now you got a connection to the moon. It's just gonna start
That's true.
sucking everything into it.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I don't know how long I could keep it before the government's like, something fucky's going on. Do they have
Right
to
as
charge
soon
it?
as
Is there
you
like a
aim it
charge
for
for the
the-
portal gun canonically? I don't know.
I don't think so.
No, Gladys.
At least in the
was on
games, you can just
potato
shoot
at
it.
some point, so.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's gonna be my answer for now. I think that's a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna say the telekinetic glove that I got in Starfinder as Rahul.
That's cool.
I'm gonna
Give yourself telekinesis. That's cheating. You can't telekinesis is god power. Now you just gave your. That's smart.
No, yep, it's
Smart.
tech though. So
Don't god power it.
it's-
Can't
Nope.
do that.
It's the right answer. It's always the right answer.
It is always the right answer. It's the cheapskate answer.
Yeah. That's why we came up with the game.
It's
Give me
right.
a shitty superpower. Because telekinesis is always the other answer. I could see
All right, Brendan,
deep
go.
in thought here. Yeah, I could see. I mean, I assume Justin's very deep in thought too, but I can see Brendan deep in thought.
and the
I
Green
think-
Lantern ring is technically technology.
Yeah,
I was thinking it might be magic, but it's not. It's technology.
gotcha. I do think I would go with a lightsaber.
Lightsaber's
It's pretty
good answer.
predictable.
It's a pretty good answer.
Just don't drop
Just
it while
don't
it's
drop
on.
it straight down.
Yeah.
Great
I'm
power
sure
and all
nothing
that.
bad would happen.
The whole Rick and Morty episode about that. It's pretty great.
Yeah, they stop it though. We never see what happens, right?
After a very large amount of effort.
Yeah.
No, actually, the version in China actually airs the part where it comes through.
Yeah.
Okay.
The new Rick and Morty anime.
Yeah. No, I feel like Star Trek has a lot of like practical answers for this. Like they've got like matter replicators, where you can just like make anything that you want. You just punch it into a computer, and I feel like that's the
Like a super
That's the
giga
move.
3D printer.
yeah.
You can make
Just like
literally
that
anything.
would be cool, and then you just go with it. You know.
That's true. You could just make whatever you wanted. It's a good way to make some
In my
money,
basement.
I feel like.
And then they're just like, why is your power usage increased by 10,000 times?
Yeah. Evergy, the government might seriously take notice of that, depending on the power source, but
We gotta start small and scale it up.
sure.
And just plug it into. I gotta buy a factory.
You've got to print the
plug it in
power
there.
source.
That's right.
Print a thermal generator.
Ooh, yeah. I'll print a windmill and stick it up in my
Yeah,
backyard.
I'm sure one windmill should certainly be enough
That'll
to
do it.
power a matter
That'll do it.
replicator.
That's right. Well, no, I'll print 1,000 windmills like Minecraft to just hook them up in series.
Oh, sure.
Well,
a bunch
Or
of
just
a
one
thousand tiny
giant
ones.
windmill.
Everyone knows the size of windmills doesn't matter. We just make them big because it
That's
looks cool.
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
Austin
think
tells
that's-
all the ladies.
and
I
fuck
think
the
it's probably
birds.
the move.
Man, fuck them.
If we're talking about like what should you do? But no, fun answer is probably lightsaber because that's just cool.
It is cool.
Can't beat lightsaber. We talked about like objects, but we didn't talk about like vehicles because there's lots of vehicles.
Yeah, I feel
that would
like
also be on
vehicle
that
starts to
list.
fall outside the genre of gadget. You know,
Is mine a vehicle?
A little bit.
it's
Yeah.
you're,
I mean,
you're
in a
really
way.
pushing the limits of gadget when you call Iron Man's suit a gadget, but I think it's a good answer. You could say what would be a cool gadget, not nearly as cool as a full Iron Man suit, is his watch thing from Civil War.
Yeah, that's what I
where
was
he
about to
rips
say,
it
yeah,
over
we
his
pulled it
hand.
up.
See,
One blast
I was
off
gonna
of it.
say
That's cool.
whatever device he puts in his chest to keep the metal out of his heart.
Yeah,
Like
That's
that's
true.
bad.
what we have to do
not
beforehand
bad.
is blast you with a shotgun.
good.
That way, it's useful.
There it
That's
is.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Like some sort of scrap gun, you know. Just you got to get the full.
Are Doc Ock's arms a gadget?
It's getting
Yes.
pretty out there, but yeah, I think they are.
Yeah.
But also
'Cause
really
it's a
hard to
literal
conceal
gadget
and not a lot
for-
of practical.
Well, it's for like touching the sun, right? Like it's a gadget
Yeah.
for that purpose.
for
And so,
turning
yeah.
the reactor.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
gadget, but one that I don't think you'd be able to hold on to for very long.
Well, you just
No, it holds on to you.
cosplay as Alfred Molina every single day. You're just like,
I
Mhm.
am. Just you walking around on them. It's just like, wow, that's a really, really good cosplay.
that's right. Well, would you leave this at home if you had it?
Okay.
Fuck no.
I built this shit. I'm gonna wear it. That's true. That's good. Yep. That'd be a good like separate question, like favorite piece of superhero tech. You know, what's your?
All right, let's do it right now. No,
Nope, you
no,
had your
take too much
answer. You picked Iron Man suit. You already.
Yeah.
Pre-picked that.
All right. What was
All right.
happening in this
Yeah,
game?
someone give me a rundown of what happened a couple weeks ago.
Shit
Would you
happened.
like a rundown?
It was crazy.
Yeah, I want the
Would you like it
rundown.
on your
Just had that
desk
on
on
my
Monday?
desk by the end of the day.
Yeah,
No,
my
not
own
Monday.
Okay.
End of the day. Last
What the hell's a
episode,
rundown?
by the way, was "Are You My Daddy?" Was the name of that episode.
Was it really?
Episode 4.
Yeah, all right.
12 days ago.
That was at the very end, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got to live up
Yeah.
to that one now.
Are You My Daddy? Was literally like you guys commenting on the hologram thing that popped up at the end, I think.
Oh yeah, that's
Which
right.
we will immediately revisit at the start of this episode because it's been 2 weeks. But yeah, someone got the notes pulled up that wants to kind of walk us through, or I have the map pulled up too. We can walk through what you guys did here last time.
Last time.
Well, first thing that happened was I basically died.
That's true. You got very close to basically dying.
That was the first thing that happened.
Well, first thing that happened, yeah, is you guys fought
Last
the,
time on Sins
the
of the Mother.
Azure, which was
Yes,
cool.
there was a female Azer that we fought. She doesn't look female in the picture, but she is. Trust me. Yeah, she won.
Yo.
She one-shot Ace down to death and dying rules. I summoned some holograms to try and help. We're all like lining up in the hallway. I think we finally got in there because Sunny crit and like Mr. Ramdis was like swinging some AOs. Like we were finally getting close, and then eventually we beat her. But it looked pretty bad there for a bit. Looked like we were all gonna die potentially. And then we got a bunch of loot and went through all the lockers and got more loot.
Yeah.
Which we're just happily taking, right? Because this is the spaceship. We're trying to help them, and there's nobody here to help. So
Absolutely.
it's all our stuff now.
Absolutely. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, see what you did there.
Oh my god.
Changing last session to absolutely. All right, but yeah, there was like an escape pod with like a jail attached to it, with some controls there, and then we messed with them for a little while.
The brig.
Yeah, we were right next to the brig, and then we went back. We finally found the what's it called? Control
Key card?
deck, like the
Yeah, you got the
well,
key
we
card to
eventually-
get into the
yeah, the main deck where all the controls are.
The bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bridge. That's what I was like. What is it called? Yeah, the bridge. We finally found the bridge.
A17.
And there was a message. There's a message waiting for us, and I think we're about to see what it entails.
Yeah. Yeah. So the combat took a good chunk of the episode. We kind of ended it like Brendan said with that. Let me give you guys a rundown again of what this room looks like, and then I'll pull up that picture of the hologram, and we'll kind of see what happens with that. But I want you guys to kind of get your minds wrapped around what's going on here. Unless anybody else has anything else to say before we get started. I guess, is everyone in the room? Oh,
I am.
yeah, I can see that you are. Everybody kind of came in the room. I think Dalton, your guy, jumped on the captain's
Yes,
chair
sir.
or whatever. Yep, good stuff. Okay, so let me give this description of the bridge here again. So, the Starship Bridge extends like a curved, multi-tiered balcony. Its outer walls and ceiling formed of clear composite with holographic overlays that crowd the dark of space with instrument readouts and blinking damage reports. Workstations line the balcony's curved outer edge and the raised platform near the door, some of them clearly damaged by an electrical fire. Ash and debris form a small pile in front of the central pilot station. So, you guys are kind of hanging out in this room. Notice that blinking light. I think Hyperion, you went up and hit the button, if I'm not mistaken. And you guys all saw this image. Actually, I don't know what this does. Yeah, okay, it should pop it up. You guys saw this person pop up on the screen.
Daddy.
And are you my daddy? And started speaking to you. Or it kind of sputters. So the hologram comes up, and it's kind of, you guys have seen like holograms kind of like sputtering in and out of existence, like something's damaged, so it's not all coming through very clearly.
And was it a message or someone actually talking to us?
Well, I guess you don't know. It's a message in the sense that there's a person is speaking to you.
Okay.
So this person pops up. They are kind of sputtering. They sputter into existence in the middle of the room. It's a copper-skinned humanoid man with short, dark horns and slightly luminous flame-red hair that turns blonde towards the roots. He looks like he's in his mid-30s, perhaps with a collar of black metal around his neck. Several wounds bleed through his similarly dark armor. He wavers on his feet as if woozy, and this recording dissolves into scattered motes of light before cohering again. Someone give me a quick life science check.
Ooh, I got you.
Was there a message?
Mm-hmm.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, just before you do the message. As you're kind of looking at this, trying to maybe identify what kind of creature this is.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So yeah, it's pretty clear that this man is an Ifrit. In this case, it looks to be a humanoid with humanoid and Ifriti ancestors. He kind of is looking ahead and says, "My name is Tesh. I was on Noma. Message is flickering in and out of existence. Seized the burning mother. I was among them, but..." The recording stutters and jerks forward. "Can't be." Suddenly, the man stumbles as if struck. He opens his mouth to continue, but that collar around his neck flares with a red light. He looks down towards it, then he gazes straight ahead, eyes tired, resigned. "Forgive," he whispers as a cloud of silver erupts from the collar and flows across his body. It consumes everything it touches, starting with his head, reducing him to dust as the hologram fades.
I didn't give fucking any of that.
Shit.
As
It
the
appears he
hologram
has a case of nano fever.
As the hologram fades into dust, you notice again a pile of dust sitting in the corner of the room. Presumably him.
Nah, that's not him. That's just random dust. They were probably just sweeping
Could
it
be.
into the corner.
What do you guys do?
Is the collar still is the collar on top of the dust, or did that also disintegrate?
If you go up and like kind of look through the dust, you're able to. It doesn't.
I
look
mean,
like...
I'm not going to be touching anything.
Yeah,
just
yeah. If you go up and
so
just look at the pile of dust, you can see it does look like there is some stuff in there. Like the dust disintegrated, or whatever happened disintegrated him, but maybe not everything that he had and or was wearing.
We don't want to contaminate nothing.
Yeah, for sure. It's more to know if since this thing looks dangerous and did that, I'm going to try to check that it's there so that I can stay away from it.
Sure. Someone give me a perception check. If they're maybe looking around the room or looking at that pile of dust.
18.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah. 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so if both of you guys are kind of looking around the room, kind of looking at that pile of dust, you recognize that collar, as being the same type of collar that you picked up earlier from the Azure that you guys fought.
Oh, yeah, and I picked that up. Okay, okay.
So it looks to be potentially the same thing.
Okay, whenever Sonny realizes it's the same kind that's in his pack, he goes rooting through and throws it there on the ground just next to the pile of ash.
Okay.
Fuck, I had that thing on me this whole time.
Yep. And when you do that, the dust kind of spreads out a little bit, like it poofs. And you guys do see what looks like maybe some armor, a pistol, some bullets, maybe a cred stick or two sitting in that pile of dust too. As you kind of break up the pile of dust, you can kind of see there's a few items in there. As you guys kind of continue to explore around the room, someone give me a engineering check.
I can do that.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you're looking around the room, and it looks like the ship is pretty well damaged, and you're not really sure if there's much that you can do. It's like get it going again. If you're kind of like looking through the readouts on the various screens, it looks to be pretty stranded at the moment with all the damage that it's taken.
Roll it, get us going.
It looks like the ship's been scuttled. There are very few self-sustaining systems remaining online.
Damn it!
Is there anything that we can do to like the equivalent of putting your car in neutral before you tow it? Is there anything that we can do or need to do for this ship for us to just tow this thing to
Nope.
someplace?
It might
There's
take
no
like
gravity
a.
in space.
It might
We
take
should
like
be able to tow
a.
it just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't
No, it's
think
got
so.
its,
Outside,
got
jump,
its on.
use our
No,
jump
yeah.
packs.
It might take an engineering check to like properly get it hooked up, but you guys know that almost every ship has the equipment needed to like haul another ship, because yeah,
Well,
like
and
so there's like no friction. So
do
as long as
we
you can
have
hook
the
something up-
ability? Do we have the ability to like what we've done in others, where it's like take a 20, where it's just like we're
you guys,
making sure we're doing everything safely and
Yep.
cool.
Yep. You think that you
Oh,
probably
the
have time?
e-brake was on the whole time. No wonder they
exactly.
crashed.
Dumbasses.
If you organics are too afraid of catching on fire, I will search through the pile of dust. What do I find?
You go search through the pile of dust.
So you go up and search through the pile of dust.
I just sift through it, yeah.
Okay.
You search through that pile.
Yeah. So if you go and check through the pile of dust, give me a will. I'm just kidding. So you.
Oh no!
Roll us in.
Give me a Constitution save.
It's not getting rid of my images. Okay.
Well,
okay.
I didn't find anything.
No. So you find some Kasatha microcord,
Nice.
27
That is dope.
small arm rounds. You have 2 of those collars now. There's 2 of those collars in that pile. 2 semi-auto pistol tacticals, and a cred stick with 250 credits on it.
What level was the Kasatha? 1?
1.
1. Cool.
Yeah.
You said there's okay.
Yeah, I'm
Kasatha
about to
microcord-
reveal. I'm about to reveal a thing for you.
Alright.
I just was updating it real quick. Configure pile, enable item inspect, update.
And do we have someone that's carrying just extra loot?
Yeah,
I've
before we get going, I'll make it quick. I'll go around the whole ship and click on all the item piles to make sure you guys have everything equipped somewhere. We'll just take a couple minutes and make sure that that's everything that you guys have found. Someone has somewhere. So, but that item pile there now should show everything that was in there, sans the collars. So if you guys don't want to touch those or want to leave them sitting there, if someone wants to take them, for now you don't really know what they are other than collars. So, but there's potential research that could be done on those to learn more about them.
There is an odd number of rounds here. Someone has been in a firefight.
Well, with what
Well-
we ran into on the way here, that's not super surprising.
Well,
It's
and
not.
also, he looked a little roughed up, so wouldn't be surprising.
Someone give me a life science or mysticism check on that Ash.
I've got neither.
Can I put it through my
messing around with
my
it.
med kit?
Yeah.
Is it not my med kit, but my
Your
lab.
one kit thing. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Sure.
That makes
28.
sense. Okay. Yeah, so you are able to confirm that ash is like disintegrated remains of some biological creature, and it is probably the result of magic, or they call them deconstruction nanites. And probably, like, you can ascertain that the reason that is done was probably to prevent creatures from using, like, Speak with Dead or any sort of resurrection magic.
Wow. It's like a fucked up version of a cyanide capsule.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, as far as you can tell.
Which are already pretty fucked up.
I wanted to take one of the pistols at least.
Yeah, why don't we just start here? We'll run through this real quick, and then we can move on to the next thing. So you guys don't have to, if you don't want to, actually, you don't have to mess with it on the item pile. But where do we want the small arm rounds to go? Who's going to take those? If nobody picks, then we can just. Someone
I will
can
need
take them
some. I was just looking at how many. Okay, so there's one. I'll take that for the pistol that I have. With it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm being a good employee again. Double checking this issue without streaming it. Okay, so those are the. Wait, how many did you say you took? Sorry.
I took one.
So there's 27 individual rounds.
Right. Oh, okay.
Not
I was
like
thinking
mags.
It was just a clip.
Yeah,
because
no, like
I looked on
27
inventory,
bullets.
it was 30. I'll take 12.
Okay. We got 15 rounds left. Is anybody else using small arms?
Not at the moment.
Hold on.
Those two pistols, I think, are the only small arms we've gotten so far.
Well, there were.
There
Unless
were
anybody
some-
had some on them.
I think there were some pistols in the armory, but I don't recall.
I'll take one of the pistols and how much ammo was left?
15 rounds.
15 rounds.
Okay, so that's both pistols gone and the ammo gone, right?
Yes.
Okay, who's going to take the Kasatham Microcord 1, even if just to sell?
I'll take that.
Okay. And then 250 rounds of credits that you guys can just split between you all. So that's
It's 67 apiece.
62 and a half. 250 divided by, there's 4 of you, right?
Oh, 250.
Yeah. So,
I'll take a 62 since it's a 62 and a half, so someone can have whatever.
you guys are able to hack the machine a little bit, and you all can have 63 credits added to your sheet.
Nice.
Little did you know you can actually just hack cred sticks. There's just like a little wheel on the back of them that you can spin,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and it just goes up
look
or
at that.
down. It's kind of like a trust system thing.
Oh yeah.
It's really dumb. Okay, that's that item pile gone. Let me double check other item piles. There was some divining cards left up in
Wait,
A10.
how many credits? How many credits? did you say?
63.
63, gotcha.
There was some divining cards that were left that had some value to them. They were worth 300 credits.
I think all that stuff we said we are just gonna sell.
Okay.
The stuff that's worth credits.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm at my carrying capacity, so I'm not gonna be able to carry
Okay.
anything else.
Okay. Yeah, you guys won't be able to. There's not really a place to sell or buy things on the station necessarily, because it's just a research station.
Right.
So I will. You guys can just add the money now, but you're not going to be able to buy anything anyway. So that's another 300. So that's you guys can give each of your guys's.
Yeah, there was. I mean, that was 300, and then there was the pendant that was 250, and the intoxicants that were worth 200, and the brandy that was worth 250.
That was mine. I already snagged it. We
Yeah,
solved that. It's in my
I think
inventory.
that's about half gone already.
And what are the
What?
intoxicants? I don't remember. Did I say that they had a use or no?
You said they were worth 200 credits.
Okay.
Yeah. 250.
Okay. So what is that? Okay, so if the 250 brandy isn't there, that's the 300 plus. What were the other ones? The cost of the other ones, Brendan? Just want to call you.
I have
Brandon.
written down that there were divining cards worth 300.
Yeah.
A small platinum pendant worth 250, and then mild intoxicants worth 200.
Okay, so that's 750 again. So you guys can each add another 188 to your sheets, and we can get rid of all of that for now. Unless you guys wanted to keep any of that outside of the brandy, or did you guys plan on selling that?
Nah, I picked up all the
Yeah,
stuff.
it was fine.
Okay, just making sure. There is in the lockers that you guys first found over to the left in A8. I guess we got the brandy. Dalton's got that added. There's the. Did someone take that spell ampule too?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay. Get rid of this sheet then. And then the hollow skin and the manacles. People take those.
Dalton has those.
You have those on your sheet.
The hollow skin.
And restraints,
What was the other
manacles. Handcuffs, restraints, manacles is what they're called.
Those are good things to have.
I don't have those, but I will add them.
Okay. And then, okay, the pendant and the credits. Okay, got that. Let's see, check the. Okay, there's the cargo lifter. You guys will have to decide what you want to do with that.
Well, we can take it. We just...
Yeah. In the science lab where you guys fought the ooze, there was a number of things in there. I don't know who took what. An agility enhancer Mark 1. Someone take that.
I
Still up for grabs right now.
Okay. There's also a chem analyzer, 2 data pads, an emergency beacon, and an engineering specialty toolkit.
You said there's 3 data pads.
I think someone
Everybody
took
took
one, maybe.
besides me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe I didn't update it all the way. Okay.
Yeah, I took a data pad, or I at least have one.
Yeah, the data pad. I think everyone would probably already have one.
Gotcha.
Their
Yeah,
cost like 55,
And
so
the
you could sell it for like 5 credits. So I'm
Okay.
actually just gonna say, unless somebody wants
And
one, we'll just round that into the other rounding I already gave you guys earlier.
Yeah,
As far
and
as
the
selling
agility
goes.
thing wasn't that just like it gave you it gave you a +1 to like
Yeah, reduce the
athletics or
penalty for
something?
acrobatics. Reduce the penalty
Acrobatics.
by 1 for acrobatics. It's an upgrade that you can add to your armor if your armor has an upgrade slot.
Gotcha.
I'll take the emergency beacon.
Okay. See beacon gone. Cool.
I figured the chem analyzers would probably go to Sunny.
Sunny chem analyzer.
All.
No, I've got one in my my med kit. Or
Oh, you
my
don't need one?
lab. Yeah.
It grants a
Yes,
plus
sir.
4
One.
circumstance bonus to engineering, mysticism, and physical science checks to identify an unknown drug, medicinal, poison, or other chemical substance. So
Is it
Yeah, if I'm like
expensive?
passed out or something. Yeah, someone grab that.
what'd you say, Brendan?
Yeah, maybe you could sell
Is
it.
it? We might just sell it if we already have one.
Sorry,
Yeah.
and what was this? I was looking up
You're
the
good.
agility enhancer.
A chem analyzer if someone wants one.
Oh no, I don't.
Okay. Emergency
I would
beacon's
take-
gone.
I would take the agility enhancer if no one else wants it.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
Agility enhancer goes. Nicholas, we're just separating out some loots right now. Okay. Cam analyzer, I'll add that to actually it costs 150, so you'd sell it for 10%, right? So it's worth 15. That how things work? I'll let you guys look that up. If someone just wants to add the cam analyzer for now, another one, we can sell it.
All right, I've got it on my sheet.
Okay, only other thing in here was that engineering specialty toolkit.
I took that.
Okay. All right, so
grab.
that one is done. Okay, so the only other thing I believe now is the rest of the loot from the lockers. And actually, you guys, or Justin did find there is 2 culinary synthesizer Mark IIs in A7 in the kitchen.
Say that again.
They're culinary synthesizer Mark IIs he found in the kitchen. You would need an engineering check to remove them, but it's potentially something that you guys could. I mean, they cost 1,200, so you could sell them for a decent little chunk.
What's just one engineering check or two?
I would need a check for both.
25.
Yep, that's good enough.
And a natural 20. So 20.
Nice.
Good. Yep, just DC 10 to remove those. So you guys can take these. They're kind of heavy, I think. Actually, I guess they're just one bulk. So
I guess if we could carry them and put them with the loader, and the loader could carry them both at the same time.
You guys see them in A7. They're over here. If someone wants to, I mean, someone just needs to add them to their sheet basically. But you can read what they.
You said they're Mark IIs?
Yeah.
Holy Christ! Okay.
Yeah, they were what they were. They were in the kitchen, so it appears to be what they were using to make stuff. So.
All right. I mean, I can add them to my sheet, but man. Whew.
Yeah, so you can create up to common quality meals, minor intoxicants, and any other food or drinks with a price of 3 credits or less. So
it sounds like
it might be good
Mr. Romnus could be holding on to that.
Just feed making
a little mixologist.
Yeah, with those. So
Yes, sir.
that might be something that you guys could, wherever you end up, you could put it maybe back on your ship or something. So, but we don't have to get too into the weeds in that as long as someone has them on their sheet.
I added them to mine. I just moved it to the stash so that I wasn't encumbered.
Okay.
Just so that
you can hold them.
It's there and notated.
Okay, so, I'm gonna be honest. I was messing around with my sheet. I was deep in thought. I wasn't listening at all. I heard my name. What's
Culinary synthesizers. They can make food and drinks. You guys have 2 of them now. Level 2
Okay.
ones. So
Somebody else already has those, or do I need to add any?
No, Justin added them to a sheet for now.
I
You guys
them to
will
my
put
sheet.
them down somewhere. Okay, so what's left is the stuff from the. There's 4 loot piles still. I don't know if you guys can or cannot see those in A13. If you guys want to come back into this room, you might be able to see those things. If anybody wants to briefly look at those, add that stuff, or
there's a bunch of stuff that we didn't take.
There's a lot
basic.
So
I took one of those.
I have a list right now. You guys have sold another 150 of things, what I was waiting to see. So if you guys want anything to be sold here, just let me know and I can add it.
All right. The Irida Shell Basic, does anybody need it? I think it's heavy armor.
It is. I went ahead and got one for myself. But I think we had. I think it was here and also in the next room, and I took the one from the next room, I think.
Okay.
I only have one written down. Do we have 2, Austin?
I'm checking. Which do you think they were in A12 as well, Justin?
I think so. I think it was the boss's armor.
Yeah, I have. Phaser had. Oh, I said also lockers with more stuff, so maybe I don't have all that stuff written down.
Oh yeah, you're right. The Azure did have Iridel Shell Basic.
Cool.
Okay, so.
I guess that's a good.
Ace's got a copy of those. What about the Frost Maul?
Frost Maul also Azure had. I don't. Is there a way for me to? Actually, I think.
Does anybody want a melee weapon that does ice damage?
I sent that as a screenshot, right? In Sins and Mothers.
It actually might be useful to have an ice weapon.
I would be interested in it. I would just need to check to see, because since I'm more supposed to be range, but I still should have a melee weapon.
Just in case.
Yeah. So if someone wants to add it to the sheet, and I'll look up the specs later.
If you click the message I just put in Discord, the reply, I linked back up to the screenshot of all the gear that was on the Azer.
Cool.
It's a Frost Maul, auto target rifle, 30 rounds, 2 frag grenades, 2 batteries.
Yeah, and I took the Irida Shell Basic and the auto target rifle from that first one. So
you took the rifle? Okay.
Yeah.
The rifle.
I took the reaction cannon from A13.
Okay. Let me remove that.
Okay, you're looking at the
ammunition.
Oh, I think
what
we
is
already, I think we already removed that. Okay.
What is the ammunition for that? It doesn't say.
Reaction cannon should just be long arm rounds, I think.
Long arm? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So you have the auto target rifle and a reaction cannon?
Yeah, if you're interested in either one, go for it. I was kind of just grabbing it for
just grabbing it to grab it.
Trying to get some. Yeah, I might try and use it, see how it works for me.
I can only use small arms, so
I'll take 20 of the long arm from the ammo pile.
Can anyone else use long arm rounds for anything?
Nope.
Dylan, long arm rounds?
If not, then I'll just take all the rest of them. Okay, cool.
Just take it.
Cool.
What about heavy rounds? I guess I don't know if we have anything that uses heavy rounds.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Unless that reaction cannon does, actually.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty specialized to my sonic rifle, so I'll be.
Three batteries. Batteries are good for a lot of things.
Yeah, I was gonna grab at least an extra. I know I grabbed one battery. I think I was gonna grab another.
I will grab one as well.
Okay, there's one battery left there. Anybody want another battery?
I'll take a battery. Yeah, good to have.
So the battery's gone, so we're left with the heavy rounds in that pile. Did someone take that second Iridel Shell basic just to hold on to sell?
What's that? Is that armor?
It's a heavy armor, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think we were just gonna sell that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just needed a little bit more armor on me
worth
after getting my butt handed to me.
7.5 credits, but I mean, you guys, if someone wants to put it on their sheet to grab at least. It's kind of heavy though. You guys might be encumbered, but I mean, if you're just trying to get it to the ship, it should.
Yeah, I assume that we're just like
7 fucking credits.
Yeah, we just have a slab right there next to the exosuit.
All this stuff's already like packed up. We just throw it all in one box and then pick it up with the cargo lifter and leave.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've just been putting it in my stash for
what you got. Then
stuff.
Yeah. I mean, is there anything else left that needs to be divvied up? I'll take.
It's just whatever is right there. So, I think that's the last of the loots.
I think the heavy rounds do go with the reaction cannon. I think I was wrong.
Okay. Yeah, I went ahead and just equipped it. It didn't give me any problems, so should be good.
All right. There's two, a dueling sword and 2 assault hammers. I mean, none of us are like melee people, so.
I am.
I would say just probably sell those.
Yeah, we're on
I
the
know,
truth.
but you
might
just got it already.
Do you want either of those?
No, I'm good. I'm good with what I got.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm grabbing them just to sell.
Okay.
All right. So after you guys are done, oh look at that! After you took everything, it changed the image of that loot pile to be the assault hammer. That's fun. Man. Okay, so yeah, if you guys, so is your plan now to hook up the ship and fly it back to the station that you guys were at? Are you gonna try to get the cargo lifter and load get the cargo lifter in now, or wait, or kind of walk me through what this looks like and who's doing what to help organize this kind of return to the far portal station? Kind of walk me through what that looks like.
I think like I said, we load everything up and we leave.
Load it, yeah. Load it all up onto our ship, all the
So you're
loot,
gonna load
so
everything
that we
up
can.
now and then hook up the ship.
Yeah. That's the priority, because if the ship goes and something bad happens, then it's we don't have to do all it.
Okay.
And then we'll hook it up.
Okay.
Yep. As they're doing that too, Rhondas is just kind of like chilling, drinking, being like, "Yep, you're going.
That fire brandy.
That way. It's that way. It's that way."
I assume all get back into your ship though, and I don't think any. I mean, I guess I don't want to speak for anyone. Is anyone trying to ride on the trailer, so to speak, and hang out in the building as you go back?
Where did we come in at?
No, bottom left is where you guys came in at. Not that it particularly matters, but I guess good roleplay with your guys' characters there. Okay. So yeah, you guys are able to hook up the ship. You've just got basically 2 towing cables. Like most people have like jumper cables in the back of their car nowadays. Like you guys have some towing cables that you're able to hook up to this ship and kind of drag it back towards Far Portal Station. Doesn't take
Actually, there is no drag.
Okay.
It's true. He's
You
got you there. He
move
has
it
got
back?
you there.
What do you want me to say there?
Yeah,
Actually,
Well,
it's a little bit of
Yeah, that's not wrong.
a difficult trek,
Float it.
just because it's not entirely incorrect. That like once you get there, you have to have some way to like stop the starship that you're pulling.
Yeah, the station will stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we have a bumper.
It's a really, really cool part
Ripped it.
of that show, The Expanse. Every time they,
Mm.
like, once they get halfway to the place that they're going, basically, they turn around and have their thrusters going the other direction to, like, slow their descent into the station. So I kind of imagine maybe whoever's your, who was it? Justin, you're the pilot, right?
Yep.
Ace, you kind of have to, like, whip the starship around a little bit and almost be pulling, like, starting to pull the other direction and almost, like, you're kind of backing the ship, this broken ship, into the like one of the parking spots. Not thinking of the right word for these ships.
Yeah,
hangers.
Yeah, hangars. There you go. Thank you. But I will say, when you guys are traveling back, maybe takes 20, 30 minutes. Someone give me a culture check as you're kind of just thinking about the experience and everything that you just did with like kind of not really salvaging this ship, but kind of going through it and doing what you did with it.
Did I miss a final number on the credits that we got from all that stuff? I didn't add anything else.
We still need to add up the rest of.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
have to
Austin, you
sell
had
the
a number, but
gear.
we
Yeah, I had.
hadn't-
Oh yeah, you're right. I had another 150. So
Another
that would have
150.
been 30. You guys can give yourself 38 apiece.
38.
Oh, okay. Thanks. All right, so I have like about 400 credits, like 350. Is that about where
About-
everybody's at?
I'm out 319.
Yeah,
Okay.
369.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
362.
Cool. All right.
I think
Sounds
I was
about
down
right,
to
then.
like, I think I was down to not like no credits. So
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So culture checks
Yeah,
from
someone give me
everybody.
a culture check as you're just kind of thinking about the idea of everything that you guys just did. As you're
Okay.
kind of heading back to the station. If some of you
Johnny's
just kinda,
retrospective is about an 11.
Okay.
I rolled pretty high. I got a 19.
Okay.
Culture is not my strong suit, though.
Okay.
No.
Anybody else
I'm
want to
not
roll?
trained in it, but
Okay.
I'll try it.
Sure.
Same.
I got a 5.
Okay.
I
You
got a
actually just walk
16.
up to Dylan and punch him for no reason. You don't really understand how culture works. No. You said 16, Dalton?
Did I go?
So maybe you're dreaming about it, but Hyperion is kind of actually sitting there thinking about it, and maybe some of the experiences that he had in his past life kind of bring up this law or this rule that you're aware of, the right of salvage, where because this ship, no one is alive on it now, and you guys are the ones who defeated whatever was attacking it, you guys could very easily press your claim into the starship being legally yours now. So that's just something to keep in mind as you're coming back. The right of salvage would state that this ship is very, very likely, unless there's something that you're not thinking of, legally your all's ship now. So
Well,
if
what if
wanted
you
to.
don't have a right to property?
These guys are fugitives,
It
right?
just depends on. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you bring up and what other people know about you. I would say. I mean,
Yeah, different
No taxation without representation. is
Sure.
What I'm saying.
That could be a thing too.
All right.
Dump all the tea.
Sound like a
Uh,
dirty
so-
blue.
But aren't we going back to like are these guys fugitives? Or what was going on at the beginning? Because there's
You
like the
guys-
dude that
By a
dropped us
big
off, yeah.
hairy whale.
Yeah. So you guys got dropped off by your kind of like.
And then the dude just kind of left.
Yeah, he went to go to the bar or to the restaurant or something to hang out. Crazy shit happened. Whale came through. Let me pull up that image again because it's just so fucking cool. Whale. Let's see. That is called. Well, here's Far Portal Station. Here's what you guys are coming back to. So that's cool.
Should we be seeing this somewhere?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
see nothing.
you should be seeing it on your screen.
Mm-hmm.
It came
There
up,
it
yeah,
is.
the
Oh,
station.
just delayed.
Ba,
Okay.
ba, ba,
So that's a thing, and then all of a sudden, the far portal state, like the far portal itself. So you're in far portal station, but the actual far portal itself erupted with the fire whale chasing the ship that you guys are now hauling back, and that's what that looks
Yoink.
like, which is just so cool,
Mm-hmm.
so dope.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just pull you guys back now to let's pull back to this map, just so you guys have
Go back now, y'all.
Just remember what the solar system looks like here. We're just hanging out at the sun. We're just at
The
the sun.
A bunch of circles.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty boring.
Circle
So yeah, no. So
floating
you guys are
around.
heading back, kind of back the ship in.
Back to the ship.
And what do you guys do? I mean, you just get off the ship and wait for someone to come up to you, or do you guys? What's kind of going through your heads? You just saved the day basically.
I would
what's
assume
going on?
there's some place that we can go where people will come up and, because there's got to be like salvage places or something that we
Sure.
can
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to
We should-
turn it in.
We
I
should
don't
leave
know
the keys in the ignition. We sort of stole this vehicle in order to. We sort of commandeered this vehicle in order to access.
Yes,
Whatever
we
this
really
other
should
ship's
be
called.
getting back to Mr. Jerry. I think he
Yes.
will be looking for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
that's fair. Yeah.
Who the fuck is Mr. Jerry?
Yeah, you guys might
Was
have
that
to.
not? Was it
No, you
Jeffrey?
might have to explain.
I always-
Remember, Dalton never got off the ship. Ramdas never got off the ship.
Yes, we're looking for Jory.
He got off to bet on the ponies, I believe.
I'm not 100% sure how it got here, but I don't know who Mr. Jerry is.
So
No,
Jory
no,
was
the driver's name. The driver's name was John. We're looking for Jory, the station
God
master.
damn it. He's getting frustrated because he doesn't understand.
It's easy. We just need to find Jory.
Yeah, here is Jory. Here's Station Master Jory.
Okay.
We never talked to him, right? We
okay.
just-
He just got
Left.
left. I remember that.
No,
This is
yeah,
not the correct
this is
concept
Jory.
in my
This isn't
mind.
the guy that was driving you.
I know, but I'm saying we never talked to Jory, right? We just we walked off the ship, and something crazy happened in the background, and we stole the
Jory
ship.
kind
and
of
flew off
told
into
you
space.
guys that she was there talking at least. Like you got introduced to Jory.
Was she?
Yeah.
And we commandeered the ship. Sonny don't want no smoke. We're
Yeah.
looking to swing this as positive as possibly.
Yeah. Let me go back and find specifically.
Moment, dear, you're a fine
what Jory
vessel.
might have said to you guys.
For the
Okay,
for the
so-
greater good.
So we're not supposed to talk to Jory anymore. There's nothing additional.
Did
No,
you
I'm just saying you guys
off
talked
Jimmy?
to Jory initially. You did.
Okay.
Yeah, like she's the one. She was just like, "You guys just arrived. I'm Jory. Pleased to have you. That ship is the first ever." Like she was like, "You guys gotta go. Like go help them."
Fucking Jory, man.
Oh, so it's
Classic
her
Jory.
doing.
Yeah,
She's
classic.
Jory was the
driving.
one that told you guys like,
We
"I know you
were
guys
given
just got here, but
permission.
like, you have a ship. Go help, please."
Okay, okay.
We did it.
I don't remember that at all. I just remember you saying
On my
something
bad.
crazy was going on in the background, and we needed to get on the ship and go.
This was
Well, I
a while ago too, though.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, I guess we would just return to that place that
Rewatch
we got
the tape.
ship from.
Run it back. It's all on film. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. No, but that's
I don't-
that's
We need to give the ship back to whoever we got it
yeah,
from.
yeah. So when you
and
guys
then-
land, if you guys just get off the ship, kind of dock it in, park it, lock it up, whatever. You know, take the. I imagine there's ropes like at a dock. You rope it. One of you guys knows how to do the knots on the dock to keep the ship from floating away.
No,
Just
I was
standard.
always warned of talking.
Yeah.
It's just always warned of docking. That's good.
And
Um,
before you get too far, the second we get off that ship, Ron just is gonna be like, "All right, well, it was good seeing you, boys," and he just starts walking for the nearest bar.
Okay, so Ramdas walks off, and Jory runs up to you guys, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, you were able to do it! Is that the ship? Is that the ship that came out of the portal
My
with
name
the
is
whale?"
Hyperion 11. It's so nice to meet you.
Oh, hi, I'm Jory, the station master here. It's so wonderful that you were able to save the ship. Oh my goodness, this is a giant discovery. We haven't had a ship come through like that, and well, since I've been here, at least. Do you mind? And she's got like a bunch of like researchers behind her that look like they're like ready on it. They're like, you didn't touch anything on the ship, did you? You left it how it was, right?
Your name is Jory.
Yeah, I'm Jory. Nice to meet you.
I have been told that organics like yourself occasionally need to sit down before receiving bad news. Could you take a seat for me?
And she kind of looks around, and there's like no seats anywhere, so she just like sits down on the ground.
Squats. She
just sits. She's like, oh,
Sunny squats as well.
Oh, okay. And she like turns around to everyone else, and she's just like, sit.
Okay. Now I can tell you that we did not find anyone alive aboard the ship.
Nothing.
There were a handful of non-sentient creatures that attacked us upon sight, which we were able to defeat
My God, what
using
do
our
they look
superior intellect and firefighting skills.
We
there
believe
were
them to
some.
be extraplanar chaos demons.
It's true.
Oh my goodness! And she's just like writing this all down, like it's just like the most fascinating shit she's ever heard.
And as such, I must tell you that by right of salvage, this is our ship.
Oh,
You may examine it, of course, for a nominal fee of 10,000 credits.
Oh. Oh. Play the bad ape sound.
Oh no!
I need to add that one. Is that one on the? Is that one on this channel? If it's not, you should add this one to the channel because it's really really worth it for me to add and be able to use. She goes, okay. How about this?
I could be convinced on a lower number if the Dungeon Master says so.
How about this? My engineers will repair and refit this ship as part of our investigation. So we'll fix it for free. Otherwise, you're not. And she kind of looks to the side where there's like part of it's like blown out and it's clearly not working. She's like, otherwise, I don't really think you're going to get anywhere with it.
I will admit that I doubt my own ability to repair this ship with the current tools that we have. Perhaps it would be worth it, but I must defer to the group here.
Oh,
What
are
do
you guys all together?
Think? Yes, we are a gang now.
A gang? Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Yo, what's up?
What about
212?
the old man that walked away? Is he in your gang?
He's not
I
coming
don't
back.
know that yet.
Don't know. What
We think
He
so.
may be introducing a new character next session.
what colors do you all rep?
That was all you knew.
That information is privileged.
Interesting. Not really how that works, but I'm glad to hear. The rest of the gang? Can
Yes,
we
the gang is all here.
Yes, that's right.
Can we and she looks kind of squints at the ship. She's like, can we to fix the breath of embers? She's like kind
What
of
do you all think?
I'm fine with that.
I'm here for money. Money.
Money Sunny.
We don't
That's what
have
they
a
call
lot of
him.
money to offer,
Oh yeah. What up?
but we can
Sunny
fix
is
it up.
our accountant. He cooks the books, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my god. Fire reference. Nice.
It's a pretty good deal. You take that deal? I take that deal.
I'd take that deal.
Pretty good deal. All right.
Sunny
Well,
lays
it
down a
sounds
sick
like
beat.
I'd make that deal. I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
damn good deal. Nice. All right. It sounds like we're in agreement. You will repair the ship for us, and you will leave it full of fuel here at the hangar bay.
Deal. And she spits on her hand and grabs her antenna and like points it towards you.
What
You
was-
can,
what was that first action?
Oh, she spits on her antenna?
Yeah,
What antenna? Could you point at the antenna on the screen?
sure. Let me
Sick
find her
antenna.
again. Oh,
You're Kasatha, right?
yep,
Oh,
I'm
antennas.
wrong.
Oh, God,
Four
the
arms,
antenna.
though, so I'll shake all four hands if you want me to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I believe it is customary of your race to shake each hand individually and spend no more than 30 seconds with direct eye contact.
Sure.
Look at us.
As long as we can
Hey,
get on the ship. And she
Look
turns
at
around
us.
and she
Look at
kind
us.
of.
Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
I love the sound of the hot sauce opening. Not me.
Any of the bodies that you find on board are all yours. A lot of them were there when we got here.
Okay.
A lot of the bodies were there before we got there.
All right. So yeah. So she shakes each of your hands with her hands for 30 seconds apiece. Takes exactly 2 minutes, and then her people get on board. start doing research and whatnot, because again, this is kind of a crazy moment. Speaking of research, you guys have a little bit of time. Actually, you have as much time as you want to kind of just hang out here while they work on repairing your ship. So the station is you weren't really connected to being where you were. You weren't really connected to the infosphere, but now being back at Far Portal Station, you are again. So if you wanted to take some time and research any of the individual things that you just encountered, the collar, the ship, the station itself, the fire whale, stuff from the guy's message, any of the creatures, like just anything like that. If you guys wanted to take some time and do some checks to learn a little bit more about what's happened, you can. You can go hang out, try to find Ramdis. You can really, kind of talk to me about what your characters think they would be doing, and I'm kind of curious to hear if they would be hanging out. You guys have only really had, you flew in together. Maybe some of you have worked together in the past, kind of like we talked about. For the most part, you came here to just kind of help do some mundane labor, and ended up commandeering your ship, going out and saving the day, and getting a new ship by right of salvage, basically, that's being worked on here. So what's kind of going through guys' heads?
Quick thought, just because I was looking on my at my inventory stuff. Since the ship is now ours, do we want to keep at least one of those culinary things on that ship?
Good to have one.
Yeah. If you guys want to bring one of them back and maybe set it by the ramp. Jory goes, "Oh, what? Was that in the ship to start with? Did you guys pull that out?"
Yes, that one was on the ship to start with, yes.
Oh my good. Can we put it back where it was?
Go for it, yes.
I think that seems reasonable.
Okay.
Also, we could probably put the cargo lifter back and a few pallets of guns and ammunition.
Cargo guns?
By the way, have you ever seen anything like this? And I pull out one of those collars. You should try it on.
She goes, I'm not really the collar type. But yeah, I would check the infosphere. I haven't seen anything like that myself. It does look like plane of fire tech, maybe, though. It seems to be similar to what it gives the same theme as the ship.
Do you think that maybe we should be the Silver Collar Gang?
Gang. Okay. So silver is your color. Got it. And she picks up the lift thing and goes back inside. She's like, you can just leave the rest of the stuff that you stole off this ship and leave it at the bottom of the ramp here. Thank you.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm glad we had that discussion.
Just fucking almost on my die. Yeah, so you guys, like I said, you could probably take, if you wanted to go chill, at a coffee bar, people with coffee bars, tablets, do homework or whatever. You could do some research on any of those things and take 20. You could basically take 20 on anything that you wanted to, for the most part, while you're hanging out.
Well, if we can basically take 20 on anything that we need to, and it's a computer's check, I assume.
Yeah. Research. Yeah. If you're actually accessing the infosphere, it'd be like it depends on the thing that you're looking up. For the most part, it's a computer's check.
Okay, because if it's a computer's check, I can get a 28. So we can basically get any information that a 28 will get us. I say we look up information about the collars, the ship, and wherever the portal is supposed to go, and then potentially some of the names that we heard on the ship. The guy's name. The guy's name was Tesh.
Tosh. Tash.
Really?
Oh. Then I fucked it up that bad when I said it.
I heard Tesh. But that's okay.
Tosh.
And anything that needs a life or physical science check is also a 28.
Okay. So, do we learn any more information about those things?
Yeah, so we'll start with the collars.
That is where I would start as well, as we are now the Silver Collar Gang.
Actually,
what?
So it's a DC, you got a 28.
28.
Computer's check.
I could reactivate them and turn them into nanobot bombs.
If you are searching the sphere for
Do we get
those
arrested?
specific collars, nothing
No
really seems to
collars.
come up. But you think that you could probably do an engineering check to learn more about them now that you're sitting here. So.
Okay. My engineering is also 28.
Oh, okay.
If we're just gonna
So
spend our time on it.
you basically can figure out the basic functions of this. It's called an allegiance collar. And so the allegiance collar is basically it's a collar that contains techno-magical circuitry that adapts to someone who willingly wears it for 24 hours. It grants the wearer the benefits and weaknesses of the fire subtype and the solar adaptation universal creature rule. The collar can be removed only with a special key or a successful engineering check. And what you learn further is that there is a self-destruct feature on Allegiance collars. And they can be triggered in several ways. So either via a specific encrypted hybrid electronic signal, and if the collar doesn't receive a similar sort of signal in a specific amount of time, then it can be set off. So it might receive a signal and go off, or it might not receive a signal every hour and go off, like kind of like a dead man switch or something. Or it can just be if the wearer wills it. So you think that someone that is wearing it could just will it to go off, kind of like biting into a cyanide capsule. The collar also would activate if tampered with. So if someone tried to do like an engineering check to like remove it and failed, it would probably go off. But upon activation, the collar illuminates with red light, and the device injects the wearer with nanites adapted to the wearer's genetic code, which is what you guys think you probably saw when you were watching that hologram. And the nanites destroy the wearer's brain in seconds. Death is instantaneous. It obliterates the head in one round and then disassembles the rest of the body in a number of rounds, blah, blah, blah. But once it's over, the nanites decompose, and all that remains is the victim's molecular dust. But after the collar activates, its magic fades, becoming just an ornate piece of iron jewelry worth about 20 credits.
I see. So we have 2 iron collars worth 20 credits.
Yep. But when you guys are researching it, the type of signals that would set it off, you remember that you scanned that fire whale giving off a weird signal.
Okay.
And think that maybe that fire whale had something to do with the hologram that you saw going on.
Damn, I'm making all kinds of connections that I...
Got a pretty good number there.
All right, that's fine. So that's the information about the collars. In that case, I would assume we could tell that both of these have already been used, like they've been...
Actually...
Oh, God.
You don't think there's any reason that the Azure's collar had been used.
Oh.
Because it didn't go off.
Oh,
She didn't decompose into dust.
That's fair.
True.
Yo.
Once the
Should we
person is
sell
dead, it seems like they... You could potentially sell it, but I don't know. It's not going to be like something that just anyone's going to buy, you know? Like.
Yeah, this is a 10,000 credit
It
item,
would probably
so...
be worth about as much as it is if it were used.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just
Because
like
it
if
can't
you
be.
pull the cyanide tooth out of someone's mouth, like, someone really... I mean, it gives you some benefits, potentially, but also you guys aren't really sure what signal it is that
I mean, I
gets
could probably sell it on the yard, but certainly not here.
on the yard. But yeah, so that's something to think about there. So what else did you say you wanted to... The ship?
I would definitely like to try to find out more about the ship
Okay.
if we can.
So yeah, you don't learn too much more, but you kind of confirm what you guys have already learned when you first encountered the ship. It seems to be similar to various Afridi trader ships that have like come through or that they've seen before, but this ship design in particular has never before been recorded, and it's decidedly more militaristic than the other merchant vessels.
So they've seen ships come through before.
There have been ships that have come through before, and they have sent ships in, but any ships that they have ever sent in have never come back.
Okay.
But there has been a very rare occasional trade ship that has come through.
Okay. And like one of my other questions was, where does that portal go? So do we think it goes to the elemental plane of fire? Or we don't know.
Yeah, has it always been fire-based ships that come out?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, that's the assumption, but because they can't be for sure, because no ships that
And
have gone in have ever really come
how
out.
many
people aren't-
how many ships did they send before they stopped sending ships once they figured out
That's
they
a good
weren't coming
question.
back? Because is it more than one, two?
Yeah, more than one for sure.
There are 2 level 1 ships full of Pathfinders from the or Starfinders from the Starfinder Society that have just been sitting on the other side of this portal, like, please come save us.
Yeah, it actually says that I can just give you guys information. I peeled the curtain back directly from like the core rulebook and Starfinder Pact Worlds. So let me grab some of that here real quick because I did not have that prepared.
You were doing
Apparently,
research.
I don't know how to
That's,
do
that's all right.
I have a whole
And we
section
can
for
kind of-
research. So yeah, you guys can let's see.
Talk about what we've found so far. I think, personally, like that our next goal is going to be to modify this ship and then fly into the portal because nobody ever comes back. So we got to figure out what's on the other side.
Oh, okay.
These ships can apparently they can kind of go, they can go through. We know that they can come back. So presumably, if we can like match whatever signal the portal's using, we can like go in. I'm guessing the research guys are maybe going to give us a little bit more direction, but we'll probably be doing something for them basically.
Yeah,
No,
that would make
that's
sense.
quite the frequency. I don't know if I can match that.
But I don't know. Like what else we're supposed to get out of this? That's kind of wild.
So yeah, if you guys research as well, I'm looking up. The sun has a lot of stuff in it, so I would probably, if you guys are looking up anything in particular, like the sun section in the Pact Worlds is pretty massive, so I can't just start giving you all the information about the sun in general. But you guys do know that there's like societies in the sun, like that's not an unknown thing, like the Burning Archipelago, like there are societies that live in orbs on the sun. So that is kind of something that you could learn.
I'm pretty sure the sun is mainly hydrogen.
Potentially.
In case you guys are
Let's see, where would this be?
But is that like a thing where like there's no way for us to go to them, but the idea is that fire creatures can live on the sun? Or...
Not necessarily. No, there's like there's ways for you guys to get there. You could get there. Like it's open to all Pact World citizens have the right of passage to these, and it's not that portal
into the sun.
No, that portal is not into the portal and the sun are two like separate things essentially.
I'm neither Superman nor Dr. Manhattan. I'm neither.
Yeah, so if you guys, I would assume, and maybe I'm wrong, so tell me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to play your characters, that you probably, I don't know, somehow recorded that message that Tosh gave you. Like you maybe can't get it back, but you would have been recording it or something, maybe retrieved from the ship. So you could go back and maybe
let me see if I can play it back.
It's in my field notes.
Yeah. So if you research,
it sounded a little bit something like this. Seized the burning mother. Came. Can't be.
Yeah,
Forgive.
perfect. So if you do a search over the Burning Mother, you guys would know that is another name for the Pact World Sun, and a direct
That's what the Kasatha call the Pact World Sun.
Yeah, it's a direct translation of the Lashunta name Ataras, used by most scientists. If you guys look up some of the names you had there, so like Khaim was one, which is Khaim.
Well, that was a name.
Mm-hmm. You guys don't really find
a sentence where they said they came.
So yeah, I can tell you exactly what he said here in a second. Nothing. You don't really find anything on like you search that name. Nothing really comes up. They also mentioned Noma, Noma, but you don't really find anything for that. But if you look up Tosh.0, Tish, Todd, No, if you look up that guy's name, you do find an Ifrit mercenary with that name who lived years ago in the Corona neighborhood of the Burning Archipelago. And his social media profile and other media show a younger person than was in that holographic image. But it does look like it's probably the same person.
Hmm. Does he have any racy tweets?
Yeah, a couple.
Oh.
Most
I
of
think
the
it would
yeah,
make more sense. I think it would make more sense if this social media platform was shortened to just one single letter.
Like, why? Why would you
Why?
name it this?
Why would
Or
you name
twit.
it
I like twit.
that? Right now, it's just called DM me. All right.
Oh, Hyperion, that's for the thoughts.
Is anything else that we want to do some research on while we're here? Austin,
Did we
you
already
said...
research the whale itself? You said that was an
No,
option.
no, we could do the whale.
Never
We could do
mind.
the
Yeah,
whale.
you guys could do the whale.
Yeah, Sonny would be interested in learning more about it.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Do a little life science.
A PC who succeeds at a DC learns the information about the fire whale
Don't
presented
copy me.
in Event 1. Let me go back. I can grab all this info for you.
He's totally mocking you. Savage,
is.
bro.
I
I'm
really...
going to quit and not come back.
Initially, I wasn't thinking I was. It's just when I hear other accents that are... Well, I don't even know if it's an accent. A way of speaking that's easy to adapt that I do the same. So yeah, it was an augmented fire whale, which is considered, as far as game terms go, a small starship magical beast. It had a bite, a special ability, a breath weapon special ability, a fire affinity special ability, and was considered a living starship. Is there anything particular you wanted to know about it? I mean, it's just it's a creature, so like if
We
you
don't know
were to have
anything about-
touched it, you would have taken fire damage, which is pretty cool. It's got a stat block for it being a colossal beast too, if you were to fight it as just like normal characters instead of as a starship, which is kind of insane.
Yeah, Sonny's got just like one question on his mind after the whole experience with it. Which is like, what's its deal?
Well, you think, and maybe working with Hyperion, that its deal was it was sent to, for whatever reason, kill Tash or stop Tash. Send out that signal to set off his allegiance collar to...
Okay, so this is like a barking dog sent at the behalf of some other entity that was maybe controlling the whale.
That's kind of the vibe that you're getting. Like the
Tracking
signal was
communicators.
coming off an augmented whale. Like why else would it be augmented? It was to send off that signal to activate the allegiance collar to stop Tash.
You guys, I'm picking up on signals of maybe like a big bad or something. Who's this Tesh person? Like, I get that the whale was big and scary and fiery, but
Yeah.
I feel like there's someone behind it all.
How are you guys doing as far as healing goes? We want to talk about resting, healing up. You guys, you have full
definitely
access
would
to
like a
the
long rest.
like the station's medical team, so you guys could certainly take a little bit, maybe a couple hours, get healed up. Spells
Oh yeah,
back,
no,
that
like
sort
right
of
after
thing.
the combat, even like as soon as we're good to get Ace back up.
Yeah.
Or
And if you guys were
I'm
looking
doing everything I can.
like ill when you came on, Jory would have like pointed you in the right direction. Like you guys should take a little bit of time, maybe go get healed up, that sort of thing. So because you're gonna want to be healed up for what's coming. I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
15 whales come out of the ship or out of the
Yeah,
portal.
I mean, I just needed stamina, but I assumed at some point we're gonna sleep. And,
Yeah.
like stay the night somewhere, so I wasn't worried about it.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. In that case, you guys maybe take or I guess we can transition over to the bar. Is Ramdas doing anything he'd like to share? Or just kind of Jay chilling.
Yes.
We know Dalton
When you-
and role playing at bars is
Hey,
signature
you know
Starfinder
me.
move.
Hey, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So the camera flips over to him, and he's doing that. You know that scene from that movie that we all just talked about, fucking Deadpool and Wolverine. Whenever they are in that cave, and it cuts to Wolverine, he's just like gargling the fucking alcohol and spitting it across the room. That's what he's doing.
Sure. Okay. Talking
That's-
to
that's-
anyone,
that's
getting anything going, any social, or just drinking away his life?
If anybody comes up to talk to him, he just kind of brushes them off. It's like he just had to deal with these 3 people all night, and he just really wants to be alone a little bit.
Sure.
But if people are persistent, he'll be an asshole to them.
Okay.
Well, if you're being as interesting as spinning beer across the room, I mean, people are gonna come up and talk to you. That's just.
He just doesn't
Even if it's to
care. He
talk
just
to
doesn't
you
give
to
a
say,
flying
hey,
fuck.
get the fuck out of here, dude.
At the very least, they're gonna come up and say, "Hey, man, you don't have to spit across."
You might recognize your
go fuck
guys as
yourself.
like the security guard or whatever that brought you guys
The
here.
bouncer.
He's like passed out with like 2 beers in his hand, like unconscious, maybe even dead. It's hard to say.
Yeah, but you gotta know he's dual
Very
wielding.
hard.
Yeah.
We'll slowly put
All
the
night.
keys back under his hand.
Yeah. We don't need your ship anymore, pussy. Okay, so yeah, you guys are hanging out, healing, taking some time for yourself, doing some research. Maybe a couple hours pass. You're just kind of chilling, waiting for this to happen. And all of a sudden, a not so
All of a sudden.
unfamiliar... A couple things are going to happen. No, a not so unfamiliar sound of all the alarms in the station start going off. And man, how cool would it have been if I would have had sound ready.
Man, that would have been so
You
cool.
need like an alarm or something.
Yeah. I just had to find that. I actually was being serious, and then I found it, and then I looked like an asshole.
there you go.
Shows shouts echo once more, alarm scream. You see researchers running back and forth, and all the station's screens switch the same image. The far portal, its orbit beginning to decay as the structure starts to sink down into the sun's corona. Within moments, the portal dips into the sun and disappears, both from view and the station scanners. At the same moment that the far portal disappears, you see a number of other people around the station, all grabbing their heads and wincing in pain. And a couple of you maybe feel kind of like something scratching at the back of your head. I guess I should have asked this beforehand. Does anyone have any telepathic abilities? Is that on anyone's character sheet, or any like telepathic characters? I don't think any of you do.
I got nothing.
Okay. So yeah, you guys all just kind of feel like almost like this impending doom, but nothing too serious. But you can
Right.
seriously tell that other people are struggling with this more than you are. You might feel faint, a momentary rush of unease, but the majority of that passes after just a minute or two. And then everyone kind of seems to go back to normal, but they're still freaking out as the portal that spit out the ship and the whale that you were on just crashed into the sun and burnt up.
But there's no sun right now? The sun's gone?
No, the sun's there. The portal crashed into the sun.
Okay. The sun didn't... Okay.
Yeah, the sun went out. It's the craziest shit. You're all dead.
Okay.
That's massive.
Someone give me a quick culture check. Or you could also, if you guys don't have great culture, you could maybe like be questioning researchers that are like running by to see maybe if you have any idea what's going on here.
14.
If we're trying to ask and get information from people running by, what do we add to the roll?
No, just you can do that. You can also just ask people. So you could do
Okay, then yeah, that's
Okay, you do that. So Hyperion's trying to think back, or maybe he's still on the internet looking it up, but Ace just kind of stops someone and asks what's going on, and he goes, Lashuntas of the Burning Archipelago always kind of feel that sense of doom. It's something that's been long reported, that emanating from the sun. It's just something that we're used to at this point. That was a lot more intense than it's ever been before. I gotta go, and he kind of runs off. But yeah, it seems that there's
is that psychological, or
it's
is
some
it
sort
just
of
because the sun's gonna envelop us all one day? Like, is this some sort of
yeah, it's hard because like you
just
specifically
cultural
said
I guess-
thing?
Lashuntas, they're very
Well-
like are telepathic creatures, so they always just kind of feel that kind of itch that you guys had in the back of your head with whatever was going on.
If we want to gather more information on that, since it's a common thing, I feel like we could go to any place that's, like a hospital or something just
Yeah.
to get some more information on it.
Yeah,
If
I mean, yeah,
it's-
if you guys start, maybe if you gather back up, I would imagine maybe you start. Everyone kind of seems to be running in the same direction, back kind of like
Yeah.
back the way that you came around towards where your ship is. But I mean, you would imagine that the thing that you just dealt with, the portal crashing and this psychic onslaught, somehow are all related. Yep.
The fucking length.
So long.
So long.
Okay, so yeah, several minutes after you guys kind of if you're walking back, maybe headed to go find a hospital or something to kind of ask what's going on, or just looking to talk to more people, there's this broad-shouldered Lashunta, a Karasha Lashunta woman with purple hair, wearing a utilitarian gray coveralls with lots of pockets, that kind of walks up to you guys. It looks like she's ready to say something. Let me show you what she looks like here real quick.
Not Leela.
So this woman walks up to you. She kind of looks you all over, and maybe walks up to Hyperion, because he's maybe walking a little bit more in the front. And she says,
Oh God. I'm sorry, you scared me.
What was that? I'm Dr. Teres Soloro, one of the researchers here. I specialize in magnetospheric monitoring and solar weather prediction with, let's just say I make sure no one gets cooked. And she extends a hand.
Oh, that kind of doctor.
And she extends a hand. Yeah, that kind of doctor. And she puts her hand out to shake your hand.
But he's not a real doctor.
Yeah, I've heard them called easy bakes.
That's right.
What was
PhD,
that?
whatever.
Did you just say easy bake? I'll have you know I put in my time like the rest of everyone else.
This is
I'm
just
sure
a
you
word
spent
around the
a lot
yard.
of time at a university.
I did. But that's besides the point. You all just felt that, right? Like you're in an opening airlock with no suit. She kind of like points up towards her antenna.
I did not feel like I was in an airlock, because in an airlock I usually feel nothing. And in this situation, there appeared to be some kind of psychic resonance coming from the sun.
Ah, so you did feel it. Thank you. She goes, listen, Lashuntas on the Burning Archipelago feel that similar psychic pressure all the time, but never anywhere near that strong. Combine that with a portal going for a dip, but she kind of grimaces and like is pointing at the screens that's just like showing that on replay. It's like a montage already of like crazy shit happening. Like they got like sniper sounds, and like whoa, 360, like it's crazy.
Our
She,
society is devolving.
it's that tic tac.
cringe.
But that's besides the point. She goes, in my professional opinion, things have just gotten, deeply weird. I think we need everyone to know about this, which is why I'm going to be on that ship that you came in on. Not the cool one, but the old one. When you say leave in 10 minutes. And you're going to tell me how many organs I have to sell to pay for that privilege. Deal?
Okay, it's just
How many kidneys do
It's
Lashunta
18.
have?
Ironically, we don't have any kidneys.
How
You're
do
kidding
you
me.
filter waste out of your blood?
We don't.
Oh my God.
Like I
She's
said,
full of shit.
I am a doctor and literally quite full of
she's-
shit.
You are not a medical doctor. You are a PhD, so I'm not going to trust your opinion on this.
Oh, come on. Let's just... Do I really need to give you my non-existent kidneys?
Let's just say. That's right. Drink another beer. That'll help.
Oh god.
Okay. I'm sorry, but we were going to go find someone who seemed more knowledgeable. Oh wait.
No,
You seem like the perfect
your old
person
ship.
to
We have
ask.
to go. We have to go tell everyone.
Okay.
Jory
I didn't
told
quite
me that
understand
you
what
were-
you
What?
what you said before. Are you saying that we cannot take our cool new ship? You were saying we have to take the old crappy one?
I don't know if you've been to your ship, but in the last couple of hours, there has been 0.03% progress made. That ship is going to take months to fix. There's no way that we
You
can
are
take
not-
it right now.
You are not an engineer, so I will trust the word.
Fine, let's go look at it.
The station master's engineers.
If you
over
don't believe me,
yourself.
let's go.
We can walk that way.
Is
I'm
this all
not-
part of the assignment?
I'm
I
not
feel like
going
we
to
had
acknowledge-
some sort of objective.
Any wrongdoing here? I did nothing wrong.
And as she's walking by, she maybe stops at one of the computers and does like a quick hacker move and then pulls out a flash drive and keeps walking.
Are you? What? What?
I was just downloading
Did
the
you just-
information about the portal. We have to go.
Yeah.
I have to get this.
Did you steal information from ship resources, from
I'm
station
not
resources?
stealing. I work here. I used my own login.
Have I seen your credentials?
Yeah.
I don't know.
there.
Have you?
Well, sure.
Can I see your credentials?
Hologram, you're giving me a lot of lip, and I don't know why.
Mr. Ramos,
She pulls
it's
out
mostly
her.
like
because-
getting
She
agitated.
pulls out her credentials.
It's mostly because none of this makes any sense to us.
It seems bizarre.
We were just walking along and you stopped us, and I don't even know why.
Jory sent me. She said you guys could get shit
Jory
done.
sent you? Oh, well, let's go!
I said
I
that
did
earlier.
Not know that. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said Jory told me that I
Alright.
could find you here.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, friends.
I can
it looks
come
like
with you?
Jory sent us. Oh, I'm not sure about that.
I kind of
how-
need to.
We only have 4
I thought there
seatbelts.
was. Well, there's only 3 of you here, and I'm 4, so.
Sonny sits down and crap then.
Did you
I'm
s-
pretty sure there are 4 of us.
I
I'm
thought
not
there was
here.
gonna be
I'm
4
at
of
the-
you
I'm at the
too,
bar.
but one of them might be at the bar
Oh.
still.
Oh, well. Okay.
Well, supposedly.
All right, then we have enough seats.
I guess 3 hours ago I was at the bar.
Yeah, I don't know where he is now.
All
Okay,
right,
do you
let's
guys get
go.
in the ship? Are you actually in the ship?
Yeah, let's go to the
You're
ship.
you're headed
as
that
you're
way.
as you're walking in, okay, great.
Sonny just plays your favorite song as it's time to go, and so that's the signal that he set up with everyone.
I was just gonna say when you walk in, you just see him passed out in the corner again.
Okay, so you're just.
Well,
you're
he
gonna be
doesn't need a
passed out
seatbelt.
on the ship. Okay.
Yeah, I somehow
better to be
drunkenly made my way
unconscious during
back
a
to the
crash.
ship
Oh,
again.
that's so good.
I made my way
I
back to the
heard-
ship.
I heard that you're more loose when you're unconscious, so you
Yeah,
take less
go
damage
noodling.
from crashing. Yeah.
That's correct.
You should go limp
Jesus.
when you're getting tackled.
I mean, the stuff they don't teach you in high school, right?
I did not go to high school. My brain was synthesized from another AI.
Really?
Oh, okay. So
Tell me
you were
more
like
about that.
grandfathered in.
That's right.
I get it.
I'm really
Cool.
just a distilled set of memories and protocols.
Aren't we all, really?
That's true.
Okay, so you guys keep walking. She keeps messing around on her
I think
comm
we should
unit.
continue this conversation.
Yeah. She keeps
No,
messing
we gotta
around.
keep walking.
on
We'll just
her-
talk
We'll
for a
stand
long
there and just
time.
talk for a
Talk for a
long
long time.
It takes
No,
a little
I
bit.
wanna
It's
talk
big,
for a long
big
time.
ship. I'm gonna pull up this image again just so.
Sonny, have
Okay,
you ever
show
wondered
it
why
to
we
the-
are here?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, but I'm sort of forced to be. So this is what it is.
She's like, have you all ever been? I don't know a better way to put this. In the sun.
In outer space, yes.
Have you ever been to the Burning Archipelago, or Sauna Town, or visited the
No.
Deep Culture Institutes?
Oh yeah, one of those.
I
on the
don't
building.
Have you ever
think
sucked my
I
ass?
would have.
Really?
I'm going to say no.
This is exciting then. I think that the Deep Culture Institute is probably our best bet.
Where are we going?
Someone give me a sense motive check when she mentions the Deep Culture Institute.
Yeah.
let's see.
Are we getting? I thought we were gonna get more directions from the station master person.
Jory sent me. We are going into the sun to give information.
18
If you'll let
sense
me.
motive.
Like I said, I'll sell my organs, but not my kidneys because I don't have any kidneys. What was your sense motive?
18.
You just notice that she almost like flushes, or not flushes, like blushes, flushes, whatever you want to say.
Her
when
face
she
goes
mentions
flush for
the
flush.
yeah, when she mentions the Deep Culture Institute.
I don't notice that because I have a -1 sense motives.
So yeah, you could say something, you could not say something. I mean, it's up to you.
Tell me more about the what was it that
The
what
Deep Culture
institute?
Institute.
Deep Culture Institute. Tell us more about the Deep Culture Institute.
Oh,
You seem to hold a special interest to it.
Oh, what makes you say that? They well, they believe that there's cultures deep within the sun, not the burning archipelago. It kind of just sits on the top. But I don't know anyone who works there.
Like in the core of the sun?
Pretty deep. Maybe not the core. They don't
Okay.
really know.
And
I don't
who
know
did
if I
you say
believe
that
it.
you know there?
No one. I don't know anyone that works there. Give me a diplomacy check.
Are we going to the sun now?
We're on our
18.
way to your ship.
Here comes the sun.
18.
18?
Diplomacy.
Then 18, maybe, or you continue to talk to her, and she goes, well, I guess I do know one person who works there. Nib, my ex-wife. But this has nothing to do with her. That's where we need to go. They need to know about this.
No
is right up
worries.
their alley.
There's
What
no
happened?
worries.
What happened?
and you can't see Ace's face because he's got the helmet, but
Yeah.
inside he's just like, ugh. We were gonna get there, but oof, he just went right in. He doesn't say anything, but he's just like, ugh.
That's not important. I don't really want to talk about it right now. I think we just
Yes.
It's time to go.
Lead the way.
Okay. Well, you guys lead the way because you're the one who parked your ship. I just know it's over here.
Oh, I thought we were already at the ship.
I thought we were strapped in having this conversation, and
Yeah,
and
same.
You're still walking.
And Hyperion is like staring straight forward, and he's just like they're having this.
I imagine you guys are doing like an inverse Midwestern goodbye, and you're waiting at the base of your ramp to get on the ship. But yeah, no, if you guys are ready, I mean, if you just want to hop on the ship,
off. Yeah,
and
I
just
was
listen to what this lady is saying.
I'll be piloting and like either she give coordinates or directions or what have you, but I figured I'd be piloting.
Yeah, as she goes, so you guys kind of get on the ship and start just driving towards the sun. And she goes, so you guys have never been to the burning archipelago before? You never been to the sun?
Nope.
Well,
I don't. No.
Well, it's certainly a bizarre place. I feel like I should almost prepare you for this. There's bubbles. We don't really know how they work, but there's mysterious bubbles that are
these bubbles that are going to be harmful? Like, do we need to avoid them?
The bubbles are like what keep you from dying on the sun. So we'll get sucked into the bubbles, and then we'll be in a city, and we'll be on the sun, but in a city. It sounds kind of crazy, but
okay.
It's like an island. They're like individual islands. They're a bunch of bubbles connected together by long bubbles, and it protects you from the sun.
Like Ace, are you familiar with the very old movie Revenge of the Sith?
I'm understanding what you're saying now. I thought you were meaning bubbles that like were floating through the air. Like
no, they're floating
like
through the sea of plasma on the sun.
I'm tracking now though.
Which is arguably worse.
This is like the volcanic planet Mustafar.
Yes.
But I'm so glad you guys are getting the opportunity to come. The sun itself is the right of all Pact World citizens. However, the archipelago is is well, there's some rules about getting in. They can be a little bit stingy on letting people into the bubble cities.
Yes, I did mean to say something earlier, ma'am, and I don't mean to like intrude on
Sure.
your speech or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not technically a citizen.
Oh, well, they mostly just scan the ship, but if someone asks, I would punch them and run away.
Oh, it's a punch policy. I see.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I got my
You're
card.
familiar then, yes?
Yes, I have my punch card.
Oh, you do. 5
Punching
visits
makes things
and
a lot easier.
and a free kick? That one? Or is it a different one?
Oh, I don't have the kick card. No, ma'am.
Interesting. Okay. Well, you should get that because it's super useful.
Okay, and he writes down kick card on his little data pad.
Good. Excellent. So yeah, you guys kind of continue to fly through space towards the sun. You don't really see anything yet. You're just kind of taking directions from Terrace.
Yep.
Just kind of taking her at her word here. But again, yeah, like she said, you guys know that access to the sun is a right of all Pact World citizens. But they can, like under certain circumstances, like refuse people who don't have like legitimate business. And the kind of whole reason behind that is you kind of think that they're trying to make, just in general, they don't want like 1 billion people coming to the sun as like a tourist attraction, so they kind of try to make it a little bit harder to get in for that reason.
Makes sense.
So yeah, as you guys like start approaching the station, Teres goes, "That's Sunrise Station." So it kind of comes into view, and it looks like it's an ornate monitoring port, adorned to identify that it looks like it's a Serenite facility. And then there's like rings of dark metal that float in the space around it. So and Teres is like, you can hail them now, or just keep flying. They'll hail you eventually. It's kind of up to you.
Greetings, Sunrise Station. This is Science Officer Hyperion 11 aboard the USS Shithole.
Greetings, Hyperion. A pleasant-looking man pops up in front of you like a hologram. In the
I will
ship.
ask real quick. How much time did it take?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought video was off. I will.
It takes.
Was this a video on meeting?
I didn't.
You
I
did
didn't
better on tech.
I was just hold on. I can change my appearance at will. It seems like it would be more appropriate.
It takes
to
a
be
couple
dressed-
hours. A couple hours to get there.
Okay.
So we're just in this vehicle for 2 hours. This lady that we just met.
She's just talking
So I
about
imagine.
the sun.
I said we
what
play
is-
all
what
kinds
did
of
you like?
games. We're just like, have you ever played the license plate game?
I have, but I won't lie to you. It's usually better on planets because in space, there's not a lot going on.
No. Hear me out. If you
Okay.
see any license plates, call them out. Otherwise, we'll just sit in silence.
Yeah,
Okay.
I always played the My Comet game. As you pass them, you call my comments, and then
My comments.
someone's saying my comments. Then if
Oh,
you see
interesting.
if you see exploded ship, you call dead comets, and then it wipes
Wow.
out someone's comets.
Even in space, that would be very sparse. But I'm glad you all have fun.
Did you know
Like-
most of space is empty?
I did. That's why they call it space, actually. Because there's a lot
Because
of
it's-
space.
Space? I got it.
Seems
I got it.
sus.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we could have this conversation. We should go back to the present now.
Yes.
Vroom, vroom,
alright.
vroom. A pleasant-looking human man in gold clothing with blue trim nods a greeting and says, "Blessings of the Dawnflower be upon you, travelers. State your business in the burning archipelago, Hyperion."
And also unto you.
Thank you.
And you could say.
Thank you.
Are you the captain of
Permission
this ship?
to- No, I am
What's your
not.
business?
As I said before, I am the science officer.
Hi. Well, let me speak to the captain and/or the pilot, please.
As he says that, the door opens. The door
I'm the one
opens
that
to the
hailed
main,
you.
the main chamber, what's that? The cockpit, if you want to say.
Sure.
Whatever.
The pit
Everybody's
cop.
standing. The pit cock. And as the door opens, you see an all-black kitsune walk through the door.
Oh
And
yeah.
he goes,
Mm.
I do not know why I am here, but I want to understand. Who are you people?
Well, how did you get on the ship?
I will be honest, I am also surprised.
I think in Ace he's concentrating on flying. He's like, who the fuck is that? He can't really like turn around
You
and
all
look
have a
'cause he's
stowaway
still
on your
gotta
ship.
be.
Hello, you're still on video call with me.
The
Oh,
Romulus,
shit.
get in here. There's another person here.
we're going to have to call you back, and I hang up the call.
Hello?
Gotta get our house together.
Terrace is like, what's, okay, make this quick. That's not a good idea. They don't, we can't just fly in there.
I think that we'll be able to handle it.
Well, I'm
The
not.
ship is, after all, equipped with absolutely no weapons.
Well, so I'm sure the ship can go into like a holding pattern, not necessarily trying to fly, but like
If
kind
you're
of getting
looking
out
at the
of the
holy
way.
pattern, I would suggest turning around and holding the other direction so
Yeah,
that they
that's
don't
what
think
I'm
that
gonna
we're
do.
attacking them. Okay.
Because
I will note that what
we
we're
need to
doing is
figure out
very
what the hell's
urgent,
going
so
on.
you should figure out what the fuck that fox is doing on this ship.
Well, we don't have a
There's a
captain, but
fox on the ship?
I am launching missiles now.
Oh no.
No, I'm just kidding.
Terrace is like, I will get in the gunnery station.
I'm only
Let's
the
take them
science
all
officer.
out.
Get out of my chair.
Sorry.
We did not discuss who would be considered the captain for these purposes before getting on this. Also, who is the fox guy?
Where is Mr. Romulus?
What does the fox
He's not in
say?
his rooms.
We pull him up again for everyone.
Did you say Mr. Romdis?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Have you seen
that's
him? What
who's
do you do
been
with
hanging
him?
out with us this whole time.
I did not say that. One of the
So
other two did.
you have unfortunately met my better half. You see, I am Mr. Romdis, but I am also Mr. Sidmore. We have two brains in one body. It is awkward.
Oh, it's like a space Jekyll and Hyde situation.
I do not understand that reference, but sure.
No, yeah, we all know the space folktale.
Can I assume that Sidmore is simply Romdis spelled backwards?
You have figured it out.
I just need it for my logs.
Very nice. Well, I see you are in need of a captain. I am a lot more, let's say, punctual than my counterpart. I could play the role if you like.
I don't have a problem with that. A stranger
I
that we just met
guess-
should be our captain.
We've kind of
I
just
will
been
have you
working
know-
with what we got.
I will have you know that right now I have Mr. Romdis set aside as our space janitor.
That makes sense.
God, what is your accent you're doing? Who's that? I'm losing my
He's a
mind.
kitsune. That's what they all
he's-
sound like.
He's supposed to be 90%. Oh my.
No,
Oh,
it's,
my.
maybe. I don't know. I'm losing my mind.
George Takei.
Yours again.
Yeah, okay, that's it. Thank you. Maybe. I guess that's it. Anyway.
I said 90%. He's got a little
Sneaky
take
to
on
him.
it. All right. Okay. Well, it seems that we're ready to hail them now. The fox is now our leader. Do we all agree?
Hell yes.
Then I will take my seat. Walks over, sits down.
Hello, Sunrise Station. This is Hyperion 11, the science officer of the USS Shithole.
Hyperion, is that you? What happened back
doing
there,
this.
man?
He rushes to
You
the
have a
interpreter.
stowaway on your ship.
We're hailing you now to report that our captain is now a black fox. I will transfer you to the screen.
I see. And, it
I
kinda looks...
apologize. His Zoom is currently updating.
Well, blessings
name
of the
is Mr.
Dawnflower be
Sidmore.
upon you, traveler. As I said earlier,
And also
state
upon
your
you.
business. State your
The
business
name is
in the
Mr.
Burning
Sidmore.
Archipelago.
I do not know why we are here. Can somebody fill me in?
Hang on. I apologize, Sunrise Station. We're going to have to call you back.
No, wait, you can't keep doing that. Scramble the fighters.
Oh
We
shit!
broke Brendan. No,
God.
I picture Ace just being like, "Can't hear you, tunnel."
I can
Look at
I can see you. There's no tunnel in space.
I'm sorry about
No,
that.
you
Our
no, you
space
can't
Zoom
see
had
it.
to
It's
update.
it's got a weird paint mixture. It looks. You can't see it. Trust me, it's there.
I imagine you guys actually hang up. Okay. This is the captain saying, why are we here? It's,
I don't know what's going on.
what lie are we coming up with here?
Wine?
Holy fuck, that's awesome.
We just cover up the camera for a second and turn around and just like, I will be really honest. We're just here because that woman said we should be.
I imagine Terrace is just sitting there off to the side like, I could probably help if you would like me to speak with him.
No, you speak to me, and then I speak to him.
Okay. Well, like I said, we're here to visit the Deep Cultures Institute and pass on information on why the Deep Portal fell into the sun and what's going on with the giant psychic onslaught.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to
Bring it
unmute?
back up.
Ace, do you think you can turn the ship around again?
Again.
I guess third time's
He's
the
just
charm.
doing fucking circles in space.
Hello, Sunrise Station. This is Hyperion 11, the science officer of the USS Shithole. I'm going to go ahead and transfer you over to Mr. Sidmore now, who's going to tell
Blessings
you
of the Dawn Flower. Be a
our very
You
real
again?
reason
Damn it.
for coming to your station.
We have two fighters headed your way. Please identify your reason for being here. What is your business in the Burning Archipelago?
We are here to gain information about what the hell has been happening near our station.
Gain information or pass on information?
Maybe pass on, I think. I look over to the lady.
Tears is like, I
She
have
give me like
the
a thumbs up.
information. I have it.
I mean, we have the information. We are here to give it to you.
Well, son, I don't know if I'm going to be much help.
There was a whale.
There was a whale. I did see that. You have information on the whale.
We do.
We destroyed it.
We killed the fuck out of it.
All right, Dalton, give me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to do a lot of adjustments for the ups and downs of what's happened so far.
We worked with what
That
we were
is a 17 diplomacy.
Okay. He goes, well, that whale did seem pretty important, and then that portal did fall into the sun. Nearly hit us. I guess you could come in.
Thank you. Are you going to call off the fighters now?
Oh, yeah, good call. Yeah, yeah. All right. All right.
That didn't sound anything.
There appears to be some kind of interference. Hold on, we're going to call you back.
No, please don't. For the love of God, I never want to speak with you again.
All right, landing.
Oh God, no! Don't land yet. So Terrace goes, actually, you all, it's not really, it works a little bit differently here. She goes, head right over there, and like points a certain direction. And
I really thought you were going to say shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
No, she kind of points in your eyes as she comes in, and as you kind of are flying towards the specific spot on the sun, the mouth of what looks like a tunnel starts to just kind of appear above the sun, like as you're getting closer, and it kind of like swirls into existence as like almost like a shimmering vortex, like a shimmering tornado of like energy. And there's like one ring of dark metal that seems to be like causing that, and it stretches down from where it starts all the way down into what looks like one of those floating cities. So as you guys approach this tunnel, it sucks you in, but it as you're going down, you like are going down deep into the sun, and you're like checking your readings, and temperatures are normal, gravity's normal, so whatever this tunnel is what allows access into the sun. And as you guys are coming down, Terrace goes, I would like to formally welcome you all to the Dawn Shore Spaceport. But it's like an absolutely like surreal experience for you all. Like it's something that if you've never been to the sun, flying into the sun on an energy tornado is just like the wildest shit that you have like ever experienced. But as you guys kind of touch down, you get to the spaceport. It looks like a fairly normal spaceport. You kind of land in this docking bay, and Terrace like has a phone for all intents and purposes, and reaches out to her contact, the one that she mentioned earlier down at the Deep Culture Institute. She doesn't seem super happy with the way that she's like the people, like whoever it is, back and forth, kind of talking on the phone, kind of like yelling at each other. Might be her ex-wife. You're not entirely sure.
It's probably
she doesn't really want to talk about it. But she's like, all right, I think we're good to go. And let me pull up a map here for you guys. So you guys land in the spaceport. Oh, give me a second here. Let's go here. You guys get out of the ship. Actually, let me just activate this.
One moment. This data is uploading.
Sure. Let me know when you guys can see what's going on here.
I see a ship in a hangar.
I see it.
Oh, there we are.
Cool.
It just says loading. This is outrageous.
It's a loading bay. I think that's just part of it.
We've
Austin,
landed
how do we
now.
change it?
Oh, yeah. You should be able to drag him over from the... I'll just give me a second. I'll just...
How do I...
Yep.
Is there a way for me to do that?
I don't know if you can delete
Or...
I will look, though, after this.
We appear to have landed in a hangar bay of some kind.
Can you everyone see now? Okay.
Please.
I can see.
Yep.
Clearly now.
Okay.
The image is loading.
Brain is gone.
The image is done loading, Brendan?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, if you guys get out of your ship, exit your ship, as you're kind of getting out of the ship, coming down, you guys are kind of like down, like almost like in a pit area. So those stairs are going down, leading into where you're at. There looks like a uniformed Sheeran and some sort of flying robot greet you all. So the Sheeran is carrying a toolkit and wearing coveralls with the words Dawn Shore Spaceport emblazoned on the chest, and they approach the ship. But next to him is a 4-foot-long dragonfly-shaped robot hovering over his shoulder. A ratty purple top hat with holes for his antenna rests atop the Sheeran's head, and he tips it in greeting. Welcome to Dawn Shore, he says. I'm Nakost, a mechanic for the Port Authority. Lux, my drone here, and I need to take a quick look at your ship to make sure there are no unshielded reactors, illegal mods, stuff like that. Don't let me get in your way, though. You're welcome to be about your business. I can lock it behind myself and leave a log, or give you a call if I find any issues.
I don't see him. Where's he at?
Yeah,
Show me this fucker.
I'm trying to show. There's Nakost, and there's his drone, his dragonfly-shaped robot.
His drone appears to be an anosite. We're all going to die.
I don't mean to be rude or anything, but credentials, perhaps? I don't want to seem too forward, but...
Ah, yeah, give me 1 second here. And he kind of lets me read ahead real quick. Make sure that... What did that... He's fumbling around in his bag.
You got there, huh?
Yeah. It appears that we're in a combat. Roll for initiative.
No. I just want to make sure everything is good. Brendan, go ahead and, while I'm looking for this, give me an engineering check, if you don't mind.
That would be a 27.
Okay, so Hyperion also recognizes this drone as an anosite wingbot. So not only I knew Brendan recognized it, but I wanted to make sure that Hyperion also recognized it.
I think that maybe there's some beef because anacytes are like first generation like robotic
Do you have
organisms.
beef with this
And
dragonfly
I think
robot?
there's some beef. I think I'm like just like I think maybe like living holograms don't like anacytes.
Sure.
Oh, so you think you're better than me?
It's like us and
Exactly.
Neanderthals.
Yep.
He kind of fumbles through back. He's like, I must have left it back there, but I mean, this is just something that we got to do. So if you wouldn't mind, and someone give me a sense motive check.
I inherently trust all strangers.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Same.
Anyone else?
I got a 17 as well.
Okay.
I got 17 as well.
Jesus.
No
fuck.
fucking way.
Well,
At
I might
least
as well
we're
give it a
consistent.
spin. Just 1
do
second.
it. Do it. Get a 17, Brendan.
I got a 13.
God damn it.
I thought
Close
about
enough.
lying.
You guys are-
My
I
protocol
mean,
did
he-
not allow me.
Mine was an 8
He
plus
doesn't-
9.
Seem out of place. Like his uniform looks legit. He's not like nervous or anything when he's talking. But I mean, like he did call his Lux. He called it like a drone, where technically it's not a drone. So like maybe it being an Anacyte wingbot seems a little out of place. But like,
I mean, I guess I don't think we really have much choice.
okay.
I am the captain of this ship. I will say it is okay, but don't plant anything.
All right.
I will
Well,
sniff it out.
I appreciate it, y'all.
Should we split up and 2 of us stay here for the entire episode?
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Let's make the GM do more work.
Sure.
He is
Well,
giving no expression.
I won't lie. You're not really allowed on the ship while investigating. But if you want to hang out right here down by the ramp, that would be no
Okay,
problem.
not like that. Why
I just
we
can't
do
have you all
the-
investigating with us. We've had multiple times where people on the ship using their own magic technology to shield things while I'm trying to find them. It just becomes a big mess. So I would rather not get into all that. But like I
The
said,
few
you
that
guys are
ruin
more
it
than
for the
welcome to
mini,
sit back
right?
here. What was that? I don't really understand what the fuck you're saying.
I said, the few that ruin it for the mini.
Exactly. Yeah, you know how it is. Can't be too safe
Alright.
here. You know, we are on the sun and whatnot. It's pretty crazy.
All right. Well, it seems like we're supposed to move the plot along. So
Well,
Continue.
yeah, sure. I don't know what you mean by plot, but I understand. Yeah, you guys just want to
Okay,
head
what do you
that
know
way. They'll
definitely
take good care of you
don't
up to the north there. Well, north
Alright.
meaning relative, meaning this direction. But I hear you. He kind of points north.
Hey, what are you
Everything
doing
is
after
relative.
this?
Oh, after this, well, I'll probably go back to my house. Well, there are probably any other ships that come in. I gotta check those out, and then,
So you're a homeowner.
well, I live in a home. I wouldn't necessarily say I
Oh.
own the home. I'm more of a renter.
So you make a good money here.
No, it's hard out here.
So you're
It's
a
actually
peasant.
cheaper to rent right now, with interest rates the way they are.
Okay. You
I
just-
get paid by the day. I'm a salaried employee, so I'd love.
Oh
to just
yeah,
get
it's
this done.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yep.
He kind of just starts walking off and like shuffling
Yeah,
everybody.
so
Like, let's get going.
they'll head into the back of your guys' ship. But yeah, so if you guys, this is up north. So if you guys start walking, I'm gonna put you over here, just because I think you guys would listen to him, right? I was trying to. I don't
Generally.
remember. I guess is it spacebar? Is it shift? Is there any way for me to? I guess you guys can just see my cursor. That's right. So, Game Master says you guys would be heading up this ramp, and as you're heading up the ramp, there's 2 more people that run down with the same outfit on that he had on. They're like, wait! Have you seen a Sheeran?
God damn it!
Dragonfly robot? About 4 feet long?
Sonny,
the
run!
dragonfly robot was 4 feet long.
Yeah.
It,
It
really
looks
small in the
pretty
picture.
big.
We're fucking. Oh.
Did you guys see him? Is he on your ship? Oh, damn it! The cost got another one. We gotta go run for backup. I would get him off your ship if you can.
God.
He doesn't
Damn it,
actually
I
work
had a
here.
feeling.
He's stealing your shit right now.
I totally asked for credentials. Did we see anything? I don't even remember.
No, he said he couldn't find them.
See, that was dumb. We should have shot him right there.
Yeah. All right. Pause for a second. You guys are moving up while I have it.
I was not paying attention.
Cheeky
Getting
bastards.
close.
We're gonna read the back.
We just roll for initiative here.
I'm gonna jump on the hood of the ship. No!
Yeah. Yeah, as you guys are running down, you do hear the ship engines start to turn on, so that is a good shout.
It's a good thing it takes like 10 minutes per
It does.
ship
It takes a
to
very
do.
long time for that to start, so it's not like an immediate thing. But let's do this. This button, this button, this button, this button.
Is the assumption that he can't be like, we're not gonna be fighting inside the ship, right?
No. And
Actually,
the assumption
hybrid,
is that you can fight on top of the ship, but I never failed.
top.
I never, or inside, but I never created a map for the inside of the ship, so we will not be fighting inside of the ship. Let's see. Let's do this. Battle Watts pitch drop. Sick. Like that. Okay. Let's get some initiatives going here, boys. Hyperion, what you got for me?
18.
18. Very good. Sidmore, what do you got for me? I've messed up and said Sidmore like 3 times, by the way.
You
guys
have,
haven't noticed yet. What was it?
13.
13. Okay. Sunny, what you got for me?
19.
19. Okay. Ace.
20, not nat.
Okay. I thought you were about to say 29. I was like, Jesus fuck.
What?
22.
Yeah, we're
Okay, let me roll for these guys real quick, because I didn't pre-do that. 'Cause where's the fun in that? Okay. Just out of curiosity, Ace, what's your bonus?
2.
2. Okay. Well, I guess you guys should be able to see. Oh, I guess when I begin, actually, let's just do this. Oh, that's what I need to do. Oops. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That's insane. Oh, look, we're drawing on the map.
Yeah, I was just trying to.
Get an idea of some distances.
Yeah, and it did it as if it was like a bomb, but I can't get it off.
Okay. Let me get right into it. Let me pull up my stat blocks.
okay. And when Sunny is running down his the ramp to get back to the traders,
Yeah, you
Dude.
guys all pull out your weapons if you want to in that
Yeah,
time that it
right.
takes to start running back down the ramp. You maybe even started to kind of have it out when you saw the people running down towards you, but I'm happy to say that is probably what happens.
with all the designated switches and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay, so we will get started here. Whoops, what the fuck? Begin combat. All right, first up is Lux, who is what is the name of the dragonfly anisite. So Lux is going to, let's see. He has, what kind of movement does Lux have? Okay.
Are we actually where you want us to be on the map? If you want us to be further back, I don't care.
No, that's fine. I think you guys probably got down the ramp before he came back outside to check. So yeah, as you guys are running back down the ramp, he is peeking back outside the bottom of the ramp to see if you guys are coming down, and sees you coming down. And oh fuck, here we go again. And so that's when the combat starts. So you guys are already down the ramp. So
Okay.
but that ramp does go up. I'm not gonna worry about distance is too much as far as like Pythagorean's theorem goes. But so Lux is going to fly at you guys. I think.
Is this the same day? So we never rested.
You guys did not fully rest inside. You probably healed up all the way,
Wait, 2-minute rest.
but you didn't take like a full rest. You had another 2 hours to get here, so. So he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's going to fly right up to Sidmore. And he is going...
Does that have an attack of opportunity? Because I do have a melee weapon now.
Yeah, after he moves... Actually, no, so I think
You have reach?
he can get there without incurring attack. That's on me. He would know that. Unless you have reach.
I don't think so. Probably not.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, he gets up to you, and he is going to just start screeching. Like just this horrible trill sound is going to come out of his mouth. Give me a fortitude saving throw, everyone. Let me make sure it's everyone. Let's see, draw. I don't. Okay, well, actually, it's a measure tool, right? How do we do? Damn it. Place tile. No, it's draw, right? Where were we going to measure stuff? Now I'm losing it again.
Like that?
Yeah, where'd you go to do that?
Or just clicked on measurement controls.
Measurement controls.
That little ruler looking thing.
Yeah, okay. So it's cone template, circle template. Okay. Yeah, you guys are all within 30 feet. Okay, so everyone within 30 feet. This isn't him. Give me a fortitude saving throw. Ace, what'd you get?
A natural 20 for a total of 24.
Okay. Yep. Your helmet prevents anything that might have happened with that. Hyperion, what did you get?
11.
Okay. Sunny, excuse me.
Sunny got a 5.
Okay. And Sidmore.
Yeah, I also got a 5.
Okay. So Sunny and Sidmore are not able to cover their ears in time. And Sunny, you are... let's see. You are sickened for 3 rounds. Oh, man. Actually, hold on. I'm being dumb. It's a D3. If I roll a 3, that's not 3, right? That would be...
It's a D6?
Yeah.
So half of it.
So 1. So Sunny, you are sickened for 1 round, and Sidmore, you are sickened for 3 rounds. I rolled a 3 and then a 6.
Yeah,
1d3
so,
rounds.
okay. Yeah, so like 1 and 2 would be 1, 2, 3 and 4 would be 2.
You're right. Okay,
5,
2
6,
rounds
6.
and 3 rounds. Sorry, I am dumb. So even though it's like a sound, Sonny, you're not able to like, you're not attuned for this robot quite yet, so it's able to hurt you. And Sidmore, you just like coming to consciousness again, aren't able to do it. So you are again sickened. Should be something that you guys can add in Hephaestus. But you guys are sickened for 2 rounds and 3 rounds.
I made it with an 11?
Yeah. DC 9.
Okay.
Not like the strongest thing, being just the side robot. But that is going to be his turn. And then up next is going to be Nakost, because I rolled a natural 19 and a natural 20 for my initiatives. So I apologize. So Nakost is going to see, he's going to have told Lux, like, Lux, go get him! And goes and trills, and 2 of you guys shriek down. And so Nakost is going to jump out, and he is going to start taking shots. Actually, Yeah, give me 1 second here. So he's actually going to... He's going to yell, "Get him, Nakost!" Or, God damn it, "Get him, Lux!" And he's going to point at Sidmore. Yeah, get him, Austin! Oh, Jesus. It's hard playing all these classes. I respect you, Brendan. But only until this moment. Up until then, it was no respect.
I just make shit up.
Sure. Okay. And then he is going to... Let's see, how far away are you? That's the reason I get confused. Okay, you are 35 feet away, so you are 1 range increment away, so that's going to be at a -2 to what he normally has. He's going to try to take a shot at the closest target and the one that Lux just got him for. And he is going to roll a natural 1. Cool. Critical fumble. Fuck yeah. We love that. So fun. Okay. Energy fumble coming up. Extreme blow was cold, so we are energy. My thinky bits.
What?
You take half weapon damage and move 1 step down the intelligence poison track until healed. Sick. Poison
that's not
track.
confusing.
Everyone loves those. Okay, let's see how much damage I take.
It's only
Is
fair.
going to be, what'd you say?
It's only fair. He's sick and does.
Going to take
Poison himself.
some damage. Okay. Okay. It's now Ace's turn.
Is he weakened?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna go find it though.
Weakened.
He said it's the intelligence track?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got a -2 penalty to intelligence-based abilities and skill checks. DCs of spells and abilities decreased by 2 if they're intelligence-based. You have 1 or more levels in a spellcasting class. You can't cast your highest to lowest spells. It's probably
Just
not
pretty
very
much just takes a -2 to intelligence, and then everything else should go from there, right?
Yeah, more or less. Like Hephaestus has, you can add afflictions. So
Yeah, I don't have him in Hephaestus. I mean, I can add conditions and effects. If I can, that's all right. I will just give him a -2 to intelligence for now.
yeah, I think you're fine. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Likely at all.
I think
Unless it's
I
something.
will raise the reaction cannon that I
Okay.
got in our previous encounter.
Sick.
And I'm gonna go for Lux. Currently, I think Nikost has embarrassed himself a little much. Like, he's not. I don't need to worry about him right now. So I'm gonna
Okay.
go for Lux.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess I should say when he just shoots him, like he's going to shoot, and like some sound and the place scares him, and he's just shooting himself in the foot, and then like the recoil hits himself in the head, and so he hurts himself and is dumber.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, yeah, he's an idiot.
This
Let's
guy
go
is
after
not very
this.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah. And I got a 18 to hit.
18 against it doesn't matter. That's it.
And that's a D10.
Reaction cannon is piercing damage.
Yes, it is.
That's crazy.
Ooh, not bad on damage. 8 damage.
8 damage. So he is not a very big robot. So 8 damage severely hurts him. As he just gets smacked. Okay, and you also have a move action. Let's just join. Said I missed the last 2 hours. What did I miss? Portal fall into
I'm gonna...
sun.
2...
Funny moment.
Some dude's trying to swindle us. We're not having it.
I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. I'm gonna try and get in front of the people who were affected by that attack to kind of help out.
Okay.
And also just trying to get closer to the cost, and then that will be my turn.
Okay. That brings up Sunny.
Sweet. Yeah, Sunny's gonna actually take a move action to figure out what exactly this companion of his is all about.
Okay.
I'm gonna figure out its deal.
It's actually it'd be an engineering check. To
Oh,
learn
really?
More about him.
Okay.
Yeah. To learn more, or did you say sorry? Did you say the robot or the guy?
The robot. Could
Yeah,
it be
the robot's
maybe
gonna be an
physical
engineering check.
science, or is that only engineering? Okay.
Yeah, it looks to be some sort of a robot, so you're not really sure if anything else is gonna come through. But
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
wouldn't be able to figure anything out.
did hear Hyperion say, like, learn that it was an anisite robot, so you do know that.
Okay. Well, either way, Sonny's gonna, I don't know, ready up his rifle with an inhibitor, and go ahead and just fire it at that creature, that robot.
Okay.
So. Oh, nice. That's a 24 to hit.
Okay, 24 is gonna be a hit.
Cool. And that'd be 5 points of Sonic, and he has a -2 to AC.
It goes down.
Oh, nice.
So the robot, it gets hit with these sound waves, and just kind of crashes to the ground. And you hear Nakas go, "Lux! No! Stop it!"
You're trying to take our ship, asshole.
Well,
Yeah.
It doesn't seem too unreasonable.
bad times are coming. Gotta get out of here. All right, Sonny. So that was just a standard action, right? You still have a move action?
Yeah, I'll do the move action just to move over to the robot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. It is now Hyperion's turn.
Very well. You chose the wrong day to mess with us, buddy.
No.
I think Hyperion was going to be a little angrier, but it seems like the anisite has already been destroyed before
Yeah,
I got a
you didn't
chance
have time to
move,
be
so.
angry at the anisite.
Yeah, exactly. So I've got this arc pistol that we picked up from these guys on the ship. I might as well give it a shot, see how it goes. I am out of useful abilities, so this is the best that I'm going to be able to do. Does a 5 hit his EAC?
No.
Alright. So I shoot at him and miss, and
Get
spend
your
a
own
charge from my arc pistol. That's alright. Ship doesn't have stats that we can damage. This level.
Still feels sad, you know.
I'm going to, I don't know, walk this way.
How about we
And
can I get rid of this circle template now? I think I'm done with it. This
yeah,
giant one.
I don't see one that you're looking at, but sure.
He's
I don't know why I can see
And that
it.
is my turn.
He's fucking crazy.
Oh fuck yeah, I got rid of it. Let's go. Okay, Sidmore, you are up.
Okay, first, is there any way to try and like stabilize myself, or is it just like I have to deal with the sickness?
You are sick. I don't know if there is a. There's not anything in his ability. You are just sick for that long. So in Celeste, there's a way written in the condition that says how to get out of it. I think it's just usually a time thing. I don't know. I mean, there's probably abilities that you guys have that could get rid of certain conditions, but it's not something that you can just like roll for.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, your ears are hurting and your equilibrium is all fucky wucky, so you are down. I mean, not down. You're just sickened.
I can't fucking do shit. There's so many negatives.
Yeah, it's a lot of negative. It's a lot of negative twos. It was loud. It was piercing. I mean, it hurt. It wasn't great.
Okay. Then he's probably gonna just try to take an attack, but man, he is fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Check all this shit.
You can move your guy, yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
That's only a 6 though.
6 is gonna be a miss. More than likely. I guess. What's your bonus?
0.
That is what the bonus.
Mm.
Okay. Yep. That is going to be a miss. So is that what you're firing your pistol?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you fire your pistol towards Nakost, and nothing happens. Do you want to take your move action, or are you done?
I'll just take like no, I don't want to get close range. 20, yeah, get right over here.
Okay.
Start moving around the side a little bit.
All right. If that was your turn, we'll jump into round 2. Lux is already down. Nakost is up. He's going, Lux! And he looks at everyone else. He goes, bad times are coming. Oh, those hotheads over in Asana Town are gearing up, and I don't want to be here when things go down. I was just trying to get away. And he's going to pull out what looks like a grenade. And he is going to throw a... Actually, let me roll first. Grenades target... God, squares? Intersections. Fuck. God damn it. It doesn't...
I'll look
Is
it
it
up.
an emanation?
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, not a natural 1. In fact, it was a natural 20, so sick. Wow. So happy. My grenade that I was throwing. Okay. Pretty sure it's just a square.
Oh.
So he's gonna throw this grenade, and it is a smoke grenade that he throws out. Lands in that square just fine. And I don't think it does anything right now. But at the start of your guys' turns, whoever is standing in the area will have to do some stuff and or things. But he did not have... He had to take an action to pull that smoke grenade out, and then his move action to pull it out, and his standard action to throw it. So he is done with his turn again, as he smokes out this area, and it's filled with a dense smoke. So it is now Ace's turn, and with being within that smoke grenade, should I just keep closing out of the text on? I should just leave it up. Go ahead and give me a fortitude saving run. Fortitude saving throw.
Okay, yeah. You target grid intersections with a grenade.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know. I guess either way, I can hit all of 3 of those guys. I don't know if there's a way for me to... I guess it would just be...
It's also as a ranged attack against AC 5.
AC 5, yeah. I rolled natural 20 this time, so...
You got a critical.
On a smoke grenade, so it doesn't do anything.
19 fortitude.
What was it?
19.
19 fortitude, okay. So you are able to not inhale all of the smoke. And so yeah, you were able to move as normal, but the smoke is obscuring your vision. So you currently have concealment being within it. But I think that also means that creatures outside of it are concealed to you as well. So concealment, let me make sure I get that right.
Concealment's just a mischance, right?
Yeah, I think it's a mischance. I just want to make sure. It's harder for enemy. Don't need to do that. Concealment mischance. Concealment gives the target the successful attack a chance that the attacker actually missed. This is called a mischance. Concealment is 20%.
I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm gonna be trying to get out of this.
Uh-huh.
I can run through, like the space of a friendly. Yeah, like I
Yeah.
could just move straight
Yeah,
down.
you should be able to. Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20.
It doesn't say
With
total.
this, would I be able to see
Yeah.
Nakost?
Yep, you can see him.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take a shot at Nakost with the reaction cannon.
Okay.
18 to hit.
18 is going to be a hit.
Uh, 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Ah! Damn it! You people just don't understand! Hurts real bad.
Good. You're not stealing our ship.
It's true. Alright. So that is your move and your shoot. Sonny, you are up. Give me a fortitude save, good sir, as you start the round inside this thick haze of smoke.
Yeah, just went off right there in front of me. Yeah, 12.
12. You spend the entire round choking and coughing and can do nothing else.
Yep, not used to that.
Yeah. Hyperion, you see this giant smoke grenade go off. Can't really see through it, but you hear gunshots and coughing and choking going on. What do you do?
I will say that the smoke grenade text says that any environment, like if you have armor on,
Not this one.
you're probably active environmental protection from a suit of armor protects.
Regardless of
from
the
this
armor a character wears, smoke obscures vision, granting concealment to anyone in it. And then,
Right. I'm just saying they don't have to make the fortitude saves if they got armor on.
oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Wouldn't be choking if you have armor.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Helmet's
Everyone's
based on
wearing armor, so that grenades suck, damn it. All right, we'll go back then,
No,
Sonny. You are.
Sonny's one of those that keeps his hoodie down and like chill, and so like it's not immediately up whenever he's just like walking around. So whenever the smoke bomb went off, he hadn't put up his suit yet.
Okay.
So boom,
Okay.
cop. But now he's got his suit on. He's all ready to go next round.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right, Hyperion, you are up then.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try to hit this guy. Not a whole lot else I can do. It's a natural 1.
Ooh.
Oh,
what kind of
no.
damage?
I'm using my arc pistol, so it is electric.
Electric. Okay, critical blow is going to be melee, so you're good there. So energy. Need new strategy. You can't make an attack of the same type, melee or ranged, as the fumbled attack for 1d3 rounds.
I guess that's not too bad.
I rolled a
Can't
4.
use a ranged attack?
Yeah. It's ranged or melee. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 rounds. 2 rounds you can only melee.
Okay.
Need a new strategy.
Something.
Let's start punching the air.
That's what the card says. So you just missed too many range attacks. There's just no point in making range attacks anymore.
Guess
You
not.
can still make a move action here.
Alright, well, I'm not going to.
Okay. Sidmore, you are up.
Okay. So, the second that goes off, he just uses that as concealment. Is going underneath this ship, like, because you said there's like a bay door, so I'm assuming
Yeah,
at
I
some
kind of
point you
imagine
go
you're
on
like
board.
lifted off the ground a little bit, so yeah, you could probably get underneath the ship, but you couldn't like walk through this area. Like I imagine the ramp
Gotcha.
kind of goes to here. So yeah, if you wanted to get like all
Oh,
the
if
way
I'm
under-
like back here though, he won't see me back here because
yeah,
he's facing this
could,
way.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to see him because he's like still standing kind of like on the like bottom of the ramp. So
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to use my jet dash feed.
and you have your suit armor on, so you wouldn't be getting
Yeah.
coughed on, right? Okay.
5, 10, 15. Oh, why did that pop?
I like just selecting my guy.
It's not letting
and
me go.
using the...
It's not letting me go farther past.
Oh,
that.
do I have? Oh, I might have a wall there. Yeah, I do. Try now.
There are 2 of me.
I think I have an invisible wall because I initially had thought, no, you can't do that. But
Did I start right here or did I start right here?
right there.
I think I was right here. Right here?
I think you were up one.
Okay. He's gonna use the whole round just to run over down here.
Okay.
Being all stealthy like. He gets down on all 4s and runs past Ace.
Okay. That'll do. All right. It is good call on the walls because I would have been freaking out next round when I couldn't. All right, so it is now back up to Nikost's turn, and he is going to let's see, start running. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to double move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And he is in the thick of the smoke here. Looks like he is trying to get the fuck out of here. It is now Ace's turn. But he is in the smoke now, so he would have concealment if you were to try to hit him.
I did not read my fucking feet. I did jet dash and I only moved twice my thing, but it was 4 times.
Is it jet dash in a straight line too, or no?
I don't remember where we fell on that.
I'd have to look it up again. I don't remember anything at this point. Ace, yeah, your turn. You're good. And yeah, let me know what you start to do here. Actually, if you're gonna do something. If you're, like, aiming
I'm
your
wanting
rifle.
to. Yeah, I was looking to see if I could ready an action.
So it's 2. I think ready in an action is a free action.
Yeah, here we are. Ready in action.
Yeah.
Prepare to take an action when a certain trigger occurs by using a standard action. Okay. Base switches. Okay, yeah, I can just ready the action and I go off of a trigger.
Yeah, what's your trigger here? Ready,
so
to shoot.
yeah, so
Okay.
once because he's gonna have to go that way, which is kind of why I positioned myself here to get a good shot at,
Sure.
like, be able to see
Outside the
most of
smoke.
it.
Yeah.
So yeah, once I can see him out of the smoke, I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay. That'll work. That makes it Sunny's turn. And you guys are both kind of in the smoke. You kind of think you can see him, and he kind of thinks he can see you, but
Okay,
Still,
because he's kind of moving around now. He's like moving through, trying to like, get through.
yeah.
And so I imagine that he's making some sort of form. So Sonny is just, going like crazy with his fingers on his rifle. Like he is just trying to get it
Yeah.
through
You're
in
gonna
the
shoot out
smoke,
his rifle.
trying to see anything. But yeah, he's gonna try and shoot this guy's legs at the very least.
Okay. So if you go and aim your rifle at him, he sees you aim his rifle at him, he's gonna drop down to his knees. Go, please, please, Hi, I'm sorry. Actually, I had a country accent, didn't I? Let me go back to that. Sorry, no, I didn't mean it. I'm what? Yeah, turn me in. Just don't kill me. Oh, I can't believe you all shot Lux like that. Oh, please, no, mercy, mercy.
You know, it's not really my place, but you've been pretty hostile since when I ran into you. You know, the line.
I threw a smoke grenade. That's not very hostile.
Well, your whole scheme there, it wasn't cool.
Your fucking bug attacked us first before any of us attacked. And then you attacked right after
He's
it.
dead. My friend's
There
dead.
can be no quarter for those who fraternize with anthracites.
And it's basically a droid, like it can be re-engineered. Not me personally, but there are people. Just saying.
I'm telling you, those hotheads over in Asana Town are gearing up, and I just didn't want to be here when things go down. Bad times are coming, like I said. I'm sorry.
The vibe has kind of been going around. It's pretty low around here. Yeah.
The vibe?
Doesn't
Yeah,
like-
terrible vibe. Everyone got that headache a couple hours ago. It was wild.
Are we leaving initiative? What's going on here?
I thought that was
Yeah.
just because we were on the sun.
Initiative still going. Just Nikos is pleading for his life while Sonny aims a gun at him. This all happens in about 6 seconds.
I'm aiming at his leg. Like, it's not like right in his face.
Yeah. Sure.
We could attempt to strike him in a non-lethal spot and take all of his equipment.
I do have some nice shackles that could go around his, whatever the fuck those are.
Oh, Ace, do you have those shackles? We do have the
I think I have them.
Yeah, we could just restrain him.
I'm sure
Oh,
someone
I
here
wanna
has them.
pull up real quick. I didn't pull this up earlier. Should have done this. This was the book image of this happening.
Nice.
Does it usually end up with him on his knees? Is that most of the
That's just how Sheeran.
timeline?
Yeah, dig out the restraints and
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll. How long does the smoke last? Because like if we just let it dissipate while he's
Excellent question. Maybe it's already gone, and I'm bad at this game.
whose turn are we at?
It's still Sunny's turn.
I think it's a minute or more.
Yeah, it actually doesn't even say. At least 2
I mean,
rounds.
Did Sonny convince this guy to give up or?
No, he just saw him aiming his gun at him, and he
As soon as I got the
started
blind
pleading.
base, bind him. And
It
then
says 1 minute.
I'll
Oh,
just
duration,
wait
1
for
minute,
Bob
yeah,
to
okay.
try anything.
He has done all the pleading that he is going to do, though, so it is up to you, Sonny, what you're going to do here.
Yeah, are we just restraining him? Is this cool?
Yeah,
You can
Seems
him,
reasonable, no?
problem.
yeah, if you want to restrain me, that's fine. Just, please don't kill me. God, I just want to get out of here.
Can we kill the anthracite?
My
Isn't it already dead?
anthracite is dead.
Just gonna go step on it a few more times.
Okay, I'm gonna end this combat then. Looks like you guys are going in this route. So yeah, if you want to go up to him and restrain him up.
Yeah, Sidmore definitely makes a point that he wants to be the one to do it. He's like, oh, don't worry, I got it. I will restrain him.
All right, you caught me. Smoke.
He is the captain, after all.
That's so funny. Yeah. Okay. Smoke
Get him.
dissipates.
Strain
You guys
his
can
ass.
see him okay. Ah, sorry about the smoke there. I thought I could use it to get away, but I forgot about masks.
Sonny washes his hands of all of this.
The metaphorical blood.
By the way, this whole
I don't
time
need to
I
wash
didn't
my
even mention
hand.
it. Therese, like, started walking up the ramp with you guys, and then when she realized what happened, she just has been kind of waiting on the ramp for you.
Oh,
like,
the
okay.
librarian lady.
Yeah.
You were no help.
What do you guys do here? Just leave him
I'm gonna
here, talk
start.
to him?
I'm gonna
What's going on?
start. Well, I want to start talking to him, asking him about what he's talking about, the bad times that are coming. Like,
Well,
what do you mean?
like I said, I'm sorry. First of all, so sorry for what I did. I thought I could just take you guys' ship. You look like wealthy folk, and just leave, and you guys could get another one, and everyone would be happy. But no, I think that burst, whatever it was, that psychic burst, is going to cause a tipping point. The Shunta population in Asana town, and it was a lot. It was pretty strong down here, and I need to get out. I don't think that.
What do you mean tipping point?
Tensions are already high in town. There's a lot of groups that don't like each other. Those racist military types. You know how it goes. I just when everyone gets mad, bad things happen. I've seen it happen before.
Why?
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Have you tried to
was that?
steal a ship last time?
Did you hear that?
Say again. I can't understand what the fuck you're saying, sir.
Did you try to steal a ship last time? Did you go to such drastic measures when this last happened?
I mean, when those fellas get back, you can ask them, but I have been known to use this nice outfit that I have on occasion. If you can see right here, it says Dawn Shore Spaceport on it, so people tend to believe me. So I may have done that a time or two, yeah.
Looks like it is drawn on with crayon.
Well, that's just because my master or my god used AI to create me, and the text generation isn't super great yet, but I thought it was still pretty dang good.
Well, because of that, that is an abomination. You are going to jail. Follow us.
Well, I figured I was going to jail anyway. Hey,
Well,
how about this? If you pick up Lux, I give you a little bit more information. I might be able to fix him up. Yeah, I know your hologram friend stomped on him some more earlier, but if you wouldn't mind, that'd be great if I could take him.
I do mind. Keep going.
All right, I'll keep this information to myself then.
Ace will pick it up. I mean, it can't. I know he was bigger, but he can't be.
Thank you. You're a good soldier. You follow orders real well, or requests, I rather mean.
He just kind of freezes at that and just like, kind of takes a deep breath and just like, don't react, and then just continues along with what he was.
If you're walking up next to him, he kind of leans over. He's like, I've heard a couple rumors that the Lashuntas have been buying weapons, hiring mercenaries, and cracking down on undesirables such as myself. I think it's all foreshadowing events to come. I'm telling you, that psychic burst was a tipping point. You're going to want to get out of here. I don't care what information you have. You are going to want to leave.
Why should we believe a deceptive thief?
Oh, I wasn't talking to you, sir. I was talking to the fine gentleman with the helmet who's carrying my robot.
Tell here I have ears. You see my big ears?
Right, but I wasn't speaking with you, is what I'm saying. About this time, the authorities come over and like, oh, you guys were able to get him. Thank you.
Don't worry, officers. We had this. It is all under control.
Oh, you carry manacles with you. That's not weird at all.
No.
Well,
we will need those back.
Yeah, let me just replace those real quick. We'll put another pair on, so he's got two on, and then we'll move the first pair. Nikos is a tricky one. We've got him a couple of times, but he always gets out on bail. But yeah, we appreciate it. We'll take him from here.
Maybe a more permanent solution.
Yes, sir. We'll take that into consideration. Thank you.
You know how expensive this ship was? He could have gotten away with it.
Oh, yeah, that one you guys stole.
No. How would you know that?
And, yeah, I think we'll end it there, guys.
The transponder code is 4.
We scanned the transponder code when you came in. We knew what you were here for. We just wanted to make sure that you were telling the truth.
I always tell the
damn
truth.
it, I always do this. I said I'm going to end it. I'm actually going to go one more beat here. So yeah, you guys hand him off, start walking. Teresa's leading you guys. She's like, yeah, I'll take you guys right over to to where the deep research institute is, the Deep Culture Institute. Excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through a couple more of those tunnel things to kind of get from bubble to bubble, but we should be able to get there in no time at all. We're gonna meet Nib near my old apartment down there in the Asana town. But we'll have to take a line crawler, which is one of those train-like ferries that travels along those energy tethers like the one that we came in earlier. And so you guys are kind of like walking through like the town, and there it starts to like kind of fill up with like some more people. What'd you say?
We're going to somebody's apartment. This doesn't sound
Well, that's where
official
we're
at
gonna
all.
meet up. We're meeting up with Nib at my old apartment. And then we're gonna go to the Deep Culture Institute.
This is already
During the like travel, would I have a chance to maybe message some of the mercenaries that I have done work with in the past to see a little bit more information on maybe what's being offered by the Lashunta?
Yeah. So if you do that while you're going through, you say that your mercenary guys would maybe message you back and say that they didn't get any direct offers themselves, but they know that a lot of the offers were going to a specific mercenary group known as the Brass Dragons.
Brass Dragons.
Yeah, and it's a name that maybe kind of sounds familiar, but it's not like a group that you ever directly worked with necessarily. But as you guys are kind of walking through the town, everyone give me a perception check.
Zero.
Okay, walking around with his eyes closed. Got it.
Actually, that's not
21.
true. Oh, no, it is true.
14.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. What was yours, Dylan? Sorry, did you say yet?
21.
21. Okay,
21.
so you guys are walking through, and only Sunny seems to notice and kind of pick out of the crowd. It looks like there's, maybe it's just because you're able to identify like races so well and species so well. You notice like a group of armed Lashuntas and Ifrits that seem to be purposefully moving through the station, and they look like they're armed. Can't tell if they're military or like police or what necessarily, but it does look like there's like it kind of sticks out to you a little bit though.
Brass Dragons.
I do the universal sign for armed individuals ahead. How many?
They got
all that.
guns.
terrorists.
So you,
So yeah,
point,
you
you
guys-
point them out?
Interest.
Go ahead,
Are you
sorry.
pointing them out?
Do you point them
Yeah.
out?
Oh,
Okay. Do they have the same black necklace thing that we saw on the dude on the hologram?
Good question. They do not appear to be wearing any sort of allegiance collars.
Okay. None of them, like, not even like who might look like an officer, like a
No.
lieutenant or something.
Yep.
Okay.
You can't necessarily see all their necks super well with like the armor and stuff that they're wearing, but from what
Okay.
you can see, it doesn't look like anyone's wearing any sort of allegiance collar. Good question.
Okay.
No, so you guys keep going. You kind of get to almost, it's like a subway station. This is kind of how I picture it, and it takes you from one of the bubbles to the other one. You don't really have any issues. It just seems like it's a normal kind of busy day. Maybe tensions are a little bit higher. People kind of have that look on their face, like something's going down or about to go down. Just like tensions are just in general high. And at about that time, you guys get across, like you get out of the tunnel, what did I call it? The line crawler along that energy tether, and you get out and you start kind of walking to where you're going, and all of your data pads, your visuals, whatever, your phones all beep at the same time, and a couple of the screens in the city kind of beep at the same time, and they all have it's like an emergency broadcast. And on the screen, a slender, handsome Lashunta man wearing elegant armor sits in front of a flag bearing the silhouette of a Lashunta head atop a yellow sun. Citizens of Asana Town, I am Zaylin Tripinol, commander of the Sunrise Collective. I know many of you are still reeling from the recent psychic assault. You may be frightened or angry, and you're right to be so. For too long, the Lashuntas of the Burning Archipelago have suffered under the weight of an assault like this from unknown forces within the sun. Like you, I've lived with this invisible sword hovering over our heads, while our so-called leaders allow outsiders to invade and threaten our city. But no longer. As of today, the Sunrise Collective has taken the mantle of your protectors, working even now to secure our borders. Together with our allies in the Brass Dragons, we have assumed control of the city from our council of do-nothing politicians, bureaucrats, and sycophants. We're putting new security procedures in place to protect our homes, our businesses, and our future. As part of these measures, travel to and from Asana Town has been cancelled for the duration of the transition. Please comply with instructions from all collective troops. Thank you for your patience, as together we build a safer Asana Town. The man flashes a dazzling smile, then winks out of existence. A few nearby pedestrians express anger or shock, but 2 or 3 cheer or otherwise express approval. And with that,
Politics.
We will end tonight's episode. Thank you all for hanging out. Goodbye, stream. We will catch you in a couple of weeks. Ta-tas.